How the hell are you, Shane?
I'm fucking ticked.
You're like proud about that.
I'm mad, dude. Just
But think about all the times you won.
lost NHL. Well, that was the first time I lost.
Yeah, but think about all the times you won.
That's not what a champion does, bro.
True. I stick to
stews.
I stick to my theory because I've seen you just be dominant in video games every time I've seen you play. I think one of your ancestors actually did something on these grounds. I think there's a Gillis curse that only as soon as you walk in
How
here.
How dare you?
They can't. You just
no. Don't bring my ancestors because your ancestors were scum.
They weren't scum. They were hardworking
They killed
people.
children in the Schuylkill.
It was an accident, dude.
They killed the children in the Schuylkill.
It was an accident. A kid slipped.
Look, I outshot Noah the intern 36 to 18. Time on attack 10 to 4 minutes. Face-offs like 30 to 3. And he won 4 to fucking 2.
You know what they don't count? Grit. That's what they don't count in that thing.
Shut the fuck up, Matt. Noah's an evil hippie. Officially an evil hippie. He spent the week camping and then immediately scored a goal in NHL and was like, fucking suck a dick. Absolute evil hippie. Spends a week in nature, fucks in a tent for a week, and then immediately talks shit during a video game.
Noah's T might be too high.
True, from the woods.
His T from the woods
and his Native American heritage might have. Damn, dude. He saw a big pale face sitting on a couch. I got fucking scalped, bro.
He fucking night wolfed you, dude.
He did.
Fuck. Noah, how did that feel being in nature? Did you, notice anything?
I felt very worn out.
Yeah. Why don't you get one with the soundboard? Figure that out.
Oh, fuck. We're having fun.
I'll be all right.
I apologize to Lemaire. I think I might have microaggressed him.
Why? You PA'd Lemaire?
No, I think I microaggressed him. I didn't
How
realize
so?
I brought a culturally significant food choice.
Oh, yeah, I noticed.
He didn't realize. I thought that was his plate was untouched downstairs. He didn't know it was for him, and I thought Lemaire thought I was microaggressing him. I was like, I'm not eating this fucking bullshit, this fucking asshole.
Wow.
It's still just sitting down there, Lemaire.
What food did you get that would be a microaggression?
I brought a rotisserie chicken.
Classic.
And I was going to get pineapple, and then I saw sliced watermelon.
And then you remembered.
I said, perfect.
And then you remembered.
No, dude.
That's what happened.
That.
He was at Whole Foods about to buy pineapple.
You think it was implicit bias?
I think, yeah, you were just like, oh, yeah, Lemaire's coming. Which I don't like that stuff. And
I don't know how. That's such a bum rap. In terms of a food combo,
it's crazy.
I mean, you just ate it. How good was it?
It's the best.
Chicken and water is better than chicken and pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple's a little acidic, although that kind of might help with digestion. But
no, I've said it 1,000 times. Every negative stereotype against black people is I have it.
Yeah.
Literally, I cannot be like, oh man, I can't believe they're sleeping in. It's like they love fried chicken.
Yeah.
What can I knock them for?
True.
How dare I?
Yeah, it is kind of just attacking food is a bum move. It's like, oh, eat rice. I'm like, I go through 5 pounds of rice a fucking week.
Twitter hits us honkies with unseasoned.
Unseasoned.
I don't
food.
like that.
And that's kind of the key to good health, though. Everything can't be delicious. If every meal you're eating is delicious, you're gonna die.
True.
You can't have a delicious meal every meal.
I need to write that down. Exclusively. You know what I had for breakfast?
What?
Cocoa Pebbles.
That's delicious.
Delicious. But that was the first time I had Cocoa Pebbles in years.
How many bowls you have?
2.
Exactly.
2.
There's no way you
responsible.
Can't eat. That's actually pretty responsible.
2's responsible.
I wonder what the Cocoa Puff blood limit is if you're driving. Like, have you eaten a boxer? You're like, I just had a couple bowls.
Dude, if it's like a remotely
your Choco meters all the way up.
It was funny. My sister came out. She came out of her room.
Slam and Sarah
Sosa came out of her room to try to tell me not to eat. First off, she yelled not to eat the cheesecake. There was like an Entenmann's. One of those things.
Oh, fuck.
So I immediately went for that.
Did you know that cheesecake existed?
Didn't know. As soon as she said don't eat it.
Failure on her part.
I went right for it.
How much you had?
And then just a corner. I spared her because she was actually don't eat that.
Yeah.
And then
so you had a little bit.
So then I opened the cupboard for some cereal in the morning and found 2 boxes of Cocoa Pebbles hidden behind Life. She hid them behind the Life cereal.
Plain Life or Cinnamon Life?
Just plain Life. An opened probably expired box of Life cereal.
No doubt.
hid 2 unopened Cocoa Pebbles. And then I found them, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And she's like, "Don't fucking touch them." And I was like, "Yabba dabba doo." She kept yelling "Yabba dabba doo" at her. So yeah, Slam and Sarah's.
That's the morning.
That was this morning.
What time did the cheesecake incident occur?
Right at breakfast. It was
so
like
you ate cheesecake and Cocoa Pebbles.
No, it's like a breakfast. What's
breakfast
that thing
cheesecake?
called? Is it a cheesecake? The Danish.
Yeah.
It's a breakfast food.
Dessert.
But no, it wasn't.
You had double dessert for breakfast.
No, I didn't. I didn't munch. I didn't munch the appropriate amount of the Danish.
How much you have?
Like literally, like a.
So this was a cheesecake.
A
Danish.
bite of it, and then she was like really adamant not to eat it. So I was like, all right, I won't.
Just a teeny little.
And then I
sliver.
stumbled upon the pebbles and sent her back to her room. And
What'd you eat after that?
just the pebs.
So
And then I got here.
So you're running on.
I'm running on Cocoa Pebbles and Tiss.
Now you got the test.
And now I got the loss in NHL fueling me. I'm fucking pissed. But yeah, it was funny because I was like, also she helped me stay at 2 Bowls because she immediately started. She went to the bathroom and got sick because she's doing chemo.
Yeah.
So like while I was yelling yabba dabba do at her and taunting her to eat her cereal, she like went and started throwing up. It was like, I feel horrible, and I was like, Jesus.
So then you pour your.
I got it.
I'm gonna have 2
I was
bowls.
like, all right, only 2. All right, 2.5. I will say 2.5
this-
because I added the little extra,
Pre-existing milk.
little add-on. Yeah. What's going on here with the?
Nothing. You guys are good.
Cool. Damn, dude, that's fucking wild.
Big morning.
So that's wild to me that you were able to eat that breakfast and then just drive here, no headache, no like. I would feel like
2 bowls of Cocoa Pebbles?
if I eat like sugar for breakfast and try to do anything, I feel like hollow. I just feel like
Well, it's not like I was doing anything physical.
true.
If I had to do something physical,
True,
yeah, that
yeah.
wouldn't have helped. But no, what are you talking about? Cocoa Pebbles are part of a very balanced breakfast.
Candy, dude. True.
It's not candy.
If you were to have, well, they show Cocoa Pebbles with like a picture of a grapefruit, 2 eggs. And they're like part of a balanced breakfast. It's like, well, if you have all the other
you eat a
shit
banana.
and you ignore the rest of the Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah. It was good.
That's good, man. That's a good way
Good
to start.
start.
The day. I actually didn't really. I had I'm one to talk, dude. I had my own problems this morning, so I wasn't going to eat. Do you ever, like, I knew I was having diarrhea, so I don't mean to start every podcast disgustingly. But I had
Come on, man.
I had a gluten-free deep dish when I was in Chicago all weekend.
Yeah,
so I was
great.
like, dude, gluten-free deep dish and dude, I don't eat cheese either, bro. People don't know this about me. This is my dark side. All my food
Yeah.
allergies. I try not to tell everyone about.
Matt made up food allergies a while ago, and he sticks to them.
Obviously didn't, dude. It's very serious.
Matt believes he has a gluten
Autoimmune is real.
Remember when gluten allergies were all the rage? Matt caught it then.
Yeah, right, dude. Not even. My mom caught him in the 70s, dude. Imagine that. Talk to my mom then, dude.
Damn, she caught it in the 70s?
People were like, "You are full of shit" for like 40 years.
Oh, my God.
About 40 years. They're like, "You're a fucking psycho." Then it comes out it's real, and they're like, my whole family's like, "I still think it's bullshit."
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Damn. So, like, she didn't know what it was. She was just like, every time I eat bread, I feel like shit.
Eat sick. And she read this weird, like, alternative health book. I think my Aunt B's a nurse, so she hooked her up with this book, like, "Hey, here's some shit I read about."
Damn.
So it was like, my mom was like, "I'll try
And
it."
your family is unforgiving.
Relentless, dude.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so they just thought she was weird. But she's a girl, too, so that's like kind of.
That helps.
As a dude, it's tough, dude. Literally, it's just people are like, "It's in your fucking head, bro." And you're like, "All right, whatever."
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
Yeah, and it's like
you don't worry about it. I'll
yeah,
eat it.
exactly.
Don't
it's
worry
It's
about
in
it.
your head. I'm perfectly content. But so I get it's really sweet, dude. My bae looked up all the Giordano's in Chicago. One does gluten-free deep dish. We head there before the flight. It was kind of selfish, in my opinion.
Yeah.
To eat a bunch of cheese as a person who doesn't really eat cheese either, and then hop on a flight.
Damn.
Dude, it was just the whole way back was the masks. Actually, I will say, they kind of filter out farts pretty effectively. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn. That's true. The masks and the noise of the plane. The plane has become the perfect fart.
True, the noise on a plane wasn't even an issue. But I also was listening to headphones, so I could have been slipping. I don't know. And dude, have you flown recently?
Not since February.
Dude, it is awesome. Flying is the best thing in the world. There's nobody at security. No one sits at like anywhere near you on a plane. It's
You
basically
hear that, ISIS?
It's first class. Yeah, exactly. True, dude. They could definitely. They'll be like, "Yeah, sure." Like, where are you? They'll look at their visa. Where are you going? Be like, to destroy Western democracy. You're like, yeah, here.
Yeah,
$79.
you haven't been to China lately, have you? No.
But dude, long story short, I ate the whole fucking deep dish. I ate most of it, and I was.
How big of a deep dish are we talking?
I mean, it's kind of
Oh.
racist, but they only do small for gluten frees. So
Oh, okay.
it's kind of fucked up.
Wait, where's this going?
So they only do like a personal size, but dude, for a deep dish, it's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Like if you eat the whole thing, you will feel disgustingly full, which is what you're going for with pizza. But so I ate it. I saved 2 slices, ate them in the airport. Dude, this morning I was walking my dogs, full code red. I usually go all the way around the Eastern State Penitentiary.
Yeah.
I made it to the Eastern State Penitentiary, which is like a 4-block dedicated
Yeah.
move. As soon as you can't turn back, you got to go all the way around that.
Yeah.
I'm talking on the phone on Spud. I'm like, oh my God, Spud, I have to fucking shit, bro. And he's like, dude, I've been here before. Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spud's probably honestly the worst guy to have on the phone there.
It was perfect.
His advice would be go to a bush and shit.
Oh, that's the thing.
His advice
I was
immediately.
like, damn, dude, I shouldn't have that pizza. He goes, no. Whatever you do, don't think about what you ate. That's giving you this diarrhea. That'll only intensify it.
Yeah, he's a good like midwife.
Dude, so he is like a midwife.
He's a great midwife for
He
a
might
dog.
be a diarrhea. He might be a doula. He might be a diet doula, dude. So he's like, I should start doing a thing like a hot tub center. We do like natural fucking diarrhea. You like get a hot tub. Start sprouting.
Dude, people dumping in hot tubs.
Oh, like.
I've been afraid. I was afraid of that. I had a slight case of myself of some ree like 2 weeks ago, and I went over to swim at my friend's house when his family was on vacation, and I had to fart. I was in the pool.
You're gonna squid.
And I was like, dude, if I shit my friend's pool when he's not there,
You gotta clean the whole
you have
thing.
to leave.
No, you gotta clean.
I would leave it. I
You
would
gotta
just be like, I
change the
didn't go.
filter. It's a big deal.
Yeah, you can't shit the pool. But
little-
I wonder if you could shit the pool and just leave.
I think you can fuck the filter. You gotta like shock the water. It's a
Probably-
process. We've had the
If it's-
McCusker
if
pool's
it's
gotten
rich?
shat. The McCusker pool, yeah, dude. So people have shat the McCusker pool. It's been little kids, but I think one of the little kids shat the McCusker pool, and it was like you have to dump a bunch of chemicals and shit to neutralize the dump.
So you had the doula on.
So I have the doula. Thank God I'm talking to Spud.
I'm telling you, that's the worst guy possible for the ree.
Well, the funny.
But could be, yeah.
I mean, first of all, he's like, stop thinking about what you ate last night. That
That's
was kind
good
of helpful.
advice.
Because I'm like, I started thinking about it. I'm like, it was so much dough, and it's just all just pushing through. Like, that's so much to absorb and like push through you. It's a deep dish. But the fucking, so he was like, dude, you're going to make it.
I knew his advice would be horrible. I knew.
He's like, you don't want to break this seal, dude. He's like, you don't want to enter the world of like accepting the fact that you're going to shit your pants and dealing with the consequences. Oh, it was making me laugh so fucking hard.
Oh, man.
He's like, next thing you know, you're shitting near a bush in the park, and your dog's trying to eat the shit as it's coming out of your ass. He's like, you don't want to go there, dude. Trust me.
The dog's. Has he experienced this? He's shit in the park.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Spud's definitely.
He's a van shitter.
He is a
If you
shitter.
listen to
yeah,
Warmo,
I
you'll
listened
hear.
to the first episode. He was talking about
Yeah.
dumping in vans.
Or having to, dude. You got to just go in a bucket. Because especially on a construction site, if there's no porta potty, there's people who are like, you can't use our bathroom.
You got to just bull rush that. You have to say, listen, you can call the cops.
True.
I have to use this bathroom.
I mean, they won't call the cops. They always won't hire you back. They'll be like, dude, we told you. It's fucked up to hire someone to work in your house and make you can't use our bathroom.
Oh, you mean at someone's
residential
house? I
thing.
thought you meant like a site in like a city. I thought like a
No, no.
Starbucks would be like, no, you have to
Oh,
buy
you-
something.
you gotta rush that.
Like, I'm done. No.
I think there's an addendum in the Constitution where like you can fully
It's quarters.
override a
Yeah.
store's. Be like, you have to be a customer. Just be like,
It's giving quarters to soldiers.
True.
It's in there. Also, I learned this. The reason for that is because they all had diseases. It's not because like every time I met, like one of the things was like we don't have to give quarter to soldiers. Like it's a law, and
so it is a law. We have to give quarter to soldiers.
No, we don't.
What?
We don't have to. But in those days, you did. Like the England would be like, oh, this army is going to live in this fucking town.
True.
You have to take care of them. But they would all have like smallpox and kill the whole town. It's not. And for some reason in my mind, I was like, people were probably like annoyed. They just had some British dude on their couch.
All got sick. They all got
But
COVID.
it was actually much more serious. It was because an army back then had wild ree. They all
dude,
had
for
ree.
sure.
Anyway, sorry.
Also, too, the guy probably fucked your wife, dude. If you
Definitely.
put up a soldier,
he's
you're
got
like,
bayonet.
yeah, we got a
US red
soldier. He's got
coat.
weapons and shit.
You've
man.
never even seen red on a piece of clothing ever.
Fuck.
This dude's got a red coat on. It's like, fuck.
I mean, your daughter's. I mean, it's not even a question. Your daughter's definitely going down. The question is he going to take down the missus?
And also, it's almost any age daughter is fair game back then.
Oh, of course.
I was reading about this one dude. He was like just in his bio, like, well, he was 36 when he married his 15-year-old wife. It's like normal.
Gentlemen.
He was a senator. I guess not much has changed.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that must have been fucking nuts, dude. You're sitting there, some dude shows up in a color you've never experienced on a person. You're just like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then He just
He's
basically.
like, yeah, I'm living here. Me and my boys are living here.
Oh, and then he's just outside. So you wake up, he's just out doing drills and shit, or just like might be taking a shit in your yard. You're like, what the fuck, dude? England sucks.
England does suck.
Damn.
So what happened? Did you get home?
Got home, was on the phone with Spud. And I'm not going to lie, I'm like, Spud, I don't want you to hear this, but I kept him on for just long enough.
Just to hear that blast.
I mean, you got to hear the blast.
Got to hear liftoff.
Dude, totally sprayed, sprayed out. It was pretty nuts. And then I hung up. Brittany called me back. And then
I sprayed out. Slamming Sarah's toilet. Dude. Slamming Sarah's going through chemo with me.
And you're shitting worse than her?
Just an absolute raccoon, just out going through her food, eating shit, dumping in her. Yeah, I might be worse than the chemo right now.
You're shitting worse?
I might be more of a pest. A sex pest.
Dude, we all joke about that.
Nah, no, sorry.
It's not even funny to
Can't believe he didn't really
sexually
ever.
pest.
Didn't even take a break.
Did they ever break that down into like exactly what that is?
Sex pesting?
Yeah.
It's just being a short dork trying to fuck people.
Trying to get pussy,
People
yeah.
are like, ew.
Ew. Stop bothering me. Stop pestering me.
Seth's probably innocent. Free Seth.
True. Yeah, I mean, I think he would probably get drunk and just be like,
Yeah.
write some weird shit.
I wish someone would look at me the way the lock settles.
Yeah.
Enough of that, boy.
I wonder what sex pesting is. If you think you might be sex pesting, don't do it.
Yeah.
Only ask for a blowjob if you absolutely know you're going to get one. Which you can only do if you're married. Which you can just ask. You won't get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot of, I don't think they really have that. You can, when you're married, 'cause a lot of married dudes are like, oh, I'm going to give my wife a couple extra glasses of wine tonight. I think that's cool.
I'm about to rape my wife after this.
Boy, I don't think, I think once you're married, it's like, that whole alcohol conundrum goes away. If you're both.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how many dudes have, like, roofied their wives.
Not roofied.
It's like a fucking, no, but I mean roofied.
Oh, actually roofied.
Yeah, it's like a sick
Be
move.
like, come on, babe, let's get out of here. These fucking assholes.
Yeah, just while she's watching, like, HGTV.
I mean,
slip a roofie into her wine.
It might be talking about chemical bondage. If you can get your wife on page, if you get your wife down, you can do light chemical bondage and just if you get a good G source, slip her a little GHB. R.I.P. to the dude I know who died from that last year.
How'd he die?
GHB on his birthday.
I don't know what GHB is.
It's like a club drug. It's like a date rape drug. It's like it's a super cheap drug that you can just drink like the smallest bit and you'll be like, it's like you're like drunk. But he was already drunk. Slammed some G with his girlfriend, died on his birthday, R.I.P. One of the saddest ways to die. I think the dude was like 36.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
It wasn't really my boy like that, but I heard.
Yeah,
about
obviously.
It. Damn, it fucking sucks.
You're saying his story out here, laughing at him on YouTube.
I mean, it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It wasn't my boy like that. I walked into his dwelling a couple times, and I didn't like the vibes going on there, bro.
Why?
It's just,
It's like evil hippie?
Coke den, bro. You go in there, and it's just kind of like, there was a guy, I was like, all right, man, I'm going to roll out. And the dude's like, why? I was like, I got to go home, dude. Get the fuck out of my face. Dude, like, sweating, just in the AC, just like, why, bro? And I was like, I'm fucking out of here, dude.
That's no good.
Yeah, I already died.
So how was the shy? Dude?
Sorry. I didn't mean to ruminate on that guy's death. The shy was good, but to finish my story of the diarrhea.
Oh, yeah.
Shy was awesome.
Got the blast off, painted the toilet.
Sprayed the toilet. All of a sudden, my phone rings. FaceTime. It's Brittany. I said, oh, here's my wife. So I answer the phone. I'm like, yo, I'm like, the prophecy is because her cousin prophesied that I would have immediate diarrhea. And I was like, just let you know, I made it for like 12 hours. So I was FaceTiming her. I went to show her my dump. I didn't realize she was out. She fucking got Maya's ears pierced, which I don't know how I feel about the fact that she's assuming Maya's gender. She's like, well, it's a cultural thing. I was like, was it cultural for you to accept her gender? Or,
I think it
sign
is.
her up.
I think it is cultural to accept her, to demand her gender.
True. That's a bone I'll pick with her later on. I'm definitely telling my child, like, I'm so sorry your mother forced that on you.
What, earrings?
Earrings. But, or if she trans to be a man, she could just hang two little dangly crosses. Now you're Elton John. Kind of win-win.
True.
But the fucking, but yeah, so I'm FaceTiming Brittany. I'm like, dude, look at what I did. I was basically like, do you want to see this? I gave her a warning. And she was like, yeah, let me see. So I thought I was showing her the dump with the camera.
Dong.
It was Teenus. Another emergency Teenus, dude. This was a Teenus after
a sick Teenus?
Running home with diarrhea.
Sick Teenus?
Dude, I don't think her family was. I hope her family was looking at the phone because they're all together. So they're at the mall, and I'm like, I didn't know she was at the fucking mall, first of all, because we didn't talk about that. And I'm like, you want to see my dump? She's like, sure. So I go to show her the thing, and I go, and I'm on speakerphone. I go, oh, no, wait, that's my penis. She's like, oh, you're on speakerphone. And I'm like, dude, What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, here's the dump anyway. I flipped it around.
Oh, so you showed your wife a penis and then diarrhea? Ew, dude. Ew.
I mean, the penis was just in the way.
Yeah, I like that
But-
picture though. Penis with a background of diarrhea.
Oh, dude.
That's a good picture. That's every Tennis's class photo. You know how normally you get like lasers in the back? Tennis's just has a pool of diarrhea.
She gets a pile.
A pile flown all the way from Chicago.
Yeah, dude, that was a hard. Well, dude, then the worst, and to add to my Tina shame, I don't know if this is like Tucker Carlson's dealing with being doxxed right now, so I don't want to dox myself and my Tina
True.
status, dude. Do you ever? I've gotten Tina's levels where I'll like pee while I didn't, dude. I had the diarrhea was so severe that I looked down, didn't realize I was peeing. So I'm peeing between the cracks of the two toilet seats.
Oh, that's happened.
Absolutely soiled the back of my shorts.
That's the worst. That's a rarity. But when you hit I don't know what it is. Every once in a while, you have just enough Tennis.
You have the perfect
to
Tennis.
hit between the lid and the
It's Tennis 0, dude. When your Tennis is like perfect in line with the equator, it goes right through the.
When it's on the fucking Liu Kang kick, the Tennis is just.
My Tennis was at 0 gravity. It gets the perfect geometry where it just kind of like sticks out straight,
It's crazy.
and it just fucking shot me
Pisses
right in the
straight,
fucking
dude.
drenched my N1s, dude. I slid them back up. It was just like, God damn it.
And once.
I want to make a Tennis protector. They should make a seat that has a fucking shield that blocks from like any sort of Tennis eruption.
Because you
not
don't.
bad.
You're not thinking about your Tennis.
I got it for
Like,
the
how
kids.
is it going to piss out of the toilet?
Exactly.
It's under the lid,
It's the perfect angle.
and then it just bends against the lid.
Perfect angle. Just shot me
Yeah.
right through the lid, dude.
No, I've done that a couple times. I've done that like out to eat at like restaurants. Just pissed everywhere, dude.
They really should. It's
Yeah.
fucked up they haven't designed a thing. In terms of like the ADA, they should design a thing for guys with penises
Yeah.
that block. They come down. That's a safe. It locks down. There's like so it's a toilet seat like this, a little edge that just blocks
Should
off.
be a cup there.
There should be something,
Some
dude.
trough.
Like a drip edge. They should have it come like a gutter, basically. A gutter system that
For
runs
dudes
down.
with, dudes with sickly penises. Nervous penises.
Yeah, for dudes who just experienced
I'm
something.
glad you brought that up. I've kind of kept that to myself.
Yeah, I
because
did.
I thought the amount of penis you would have to do that
Yeah.
was so extraordinary that I really didn't want to admit where my penis was at. Look at that. Lemaire's in agreement. Noah. Everybody's like, yeah, I've done it.
Done it. Yeah, I
Nice. It's good for everybody to come clean on this.
Dude, Kanye's my inspiration.
Mine sometimes doesn't even fire out. It just like flows. Like you ever like pour a cup and the water comes out along the. Mine will sometimes piss will just
Like
stick to the
like-
bowl.
It's surface, like what's it called?
Yeah.
It's surface tension. Hell, it actually will grip.
Yeah.
That's why.
Also, there's just a. Never mind.
So you'll do
I'm done.
you'll do a
I'm done
you'll
admitting
fully
this.
pee down your whole
I'll
body
piss down the front of the toilet seat.
like a water slide.
Yes, and then I'll be like, "Holy fuck!" There's just a puddle of piss at my feet. I'm like, "Dude, did I piss?"
I thought you were saying you pee and pee leaves your penis and sticks to the underside.
No.
I was like, whoa.
No,
dude.
I mean, penis is sticking between the lid and the
Yeah.
bowl, and the piss will just run straight down the
Oh, for
front
sure.
of the bowl onto the floor.
100%. I've definitely made
So
a mess.
wait, have you hit it where it just shoots straight out?
I've shot straight out this morning.
Straight
in my
out's
shorts.
awesome.
I've also puddled the floor, exactly
Yeah.
like you're saying. I've like fully pissed on the floor inadvertently a couple times. It's shitty engineering.
Yeah, but they know, dude. Nobody can bring that up.
True.
Nobody can be well. Whoever designed it would be like, "How small is your dick?" dude?"
Who's
It's like
mad?
nothing? It doesn't. It never mind.
Like it was my kid. My kid does it
Yeah,
all the time.
true.
That's a good class action lawsuit, dude, to
True.
come out. I got inspired by Kanye, dude. Kanye's out on some super honesty stuff.
I'm gonna
dude.
support him.
Dude, did you see the whole video?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that fucking crazy. Everyone's trying to say he's like fully fucking nuts. I mean, what was super crazy that you watched?
The whole thing.
What? His
The whole
takes on
thing.
abortion?
Free Cosby.
I didn't see the free Cosby thing. Actually.
He got into free Cosby, which rules.
What do you say?
I agree with his stance. Give $1 million to every mother.
I think it was hyperbole.
Free weed.
weed
Free
sick.
Bill Cosby.
Free Bill. All right.
And pro life.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I
Kind of a
agree
sick
with that.
platform.
Actually, most of it.
Well, he did say he goes. I'm saying this is how Kanye's mind works, in my opinion. He'll say something ridiculous like $1 million, and then he's like, or like 15 grand. I don't know, whatever. He's like, I'm not funding this thing. I'm
He's
just the
that
guy who
dragon
puts
energy.
I'm just putting the guy idea out there.
It's
which,
very
dude,
Trump-like.
He's good. I like the fact that he's going out there and. Dude, when they were trying to say that the fact he cried makes him crazy, and it's like, dude, he was talking
How dare
about
they?
almost being aborted. That's something.
Yeah.
The thing he was bringing up was basically like, look, if you're raped, I get it. Like, if you're raped, I get it. We're not going to have it so you're in a back alley. It's just, I think what he's talking about is like, it's like some sort of like sluts' rights, male and female, to be out and slutting around and be like, well, I'll just get an abortion. He was like, that's fucked up. I agree with that. I think that's shitty to do. I mean, dude, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's happened. It happens.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
But what he's saying is like, it's kind of shitty to do. Just to be like,
Whoa.
I'm inconvenienced by, I'm out having a good old, and I'm inconvenienced by this life that I created. He has a fucking point. It's kind of shitty, you know? It's
I mean, yeah, of course, anybody that says abortion's bad has a point. But when you're on stage screaming in front of, like, I mean, that whole thing was nuts.
I love
Start
it.
to finish, nuts.
I loved it.
I
was
enjoyed
charged on
it. I think the person who should be getting more grief is the woman,
The white chick who came
the
up.
white chick
was
who
like,
came up, and yeah, she's also obviously nuts.
Well, he was pretty gracious. He was like,
He
look,
was very gracious.
he was very gracious the whole time.
was very gracious.
He dyed his hair purple because it's the combination of blue and red. Dude's fucking got some ideas, honestly.
Blue and red equals
I
purple.
was dude, the purple party. I was fucking like, fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
All right.
I'm in full
If
support.
you supported him, I would, of the three candidates, I would probably vote for him.
I swear to God, I would vote for Kanye.
I think that's a good
over
vote.
anybody. I really.
I think
would.
it'll just be funny to see him take a chunk of the election and then have people be like, Trump won because of Kanye, taking Democratic votes and
Yeah.
blaming the election on Kanye West, which could be pretty fun.
Could have been the plan this whole time when he met with Trump, bro. Dude, they're fighting over the black vote. Like, they study it like calculus, dude. So right now, Biden is doing worse with the black vote than Hillary is.
You know, I think black people are going to surprise some people.
I think the whole point of the election is to win the black vote.
I think
So,
here's
like-
here's what I can tell you, and this is the observation I made yesterday.
Yeah.
When I was touring the battlefield of Gettysburg. At Little Round Top, I saw 3 hood fucking black dudes at Little Round Top.
Swag.
Something's going on.
Which is really
That's the strongest shift to black republicanism I've ever seen in my life.
true.
3 hood black dudes at Gettysburg
True.
at Little Round Top looking at it like, God damn, look at this motherfucking.
Damn. Did you pick up on the chatter?
No, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I'm talking beaters. They were all in beaters.
That's fucking
Fitteds.
sick.
I mean, it was
Little
unbelievable.
Round Top. That's fucking awesome.
It was crazy. Surrounded by the whitest dorks known to man. Like fat dudes in like high-waisted khaki shorts. Everybody's dad. Just imagine your dad. I saw like 10 dudes dressed exactly like Phil.
Yeah.
Like button-downs, short-sleeve button-downs, tucked into khaki shorts
That's sick, dude.
with some like, you know, New Balance like hiking shoes.
Yeah.
Mid-socks.
Just dress like
White
pussy's off
ankle
the
socks.
pussy's off the table.
Pussy's gone. This
If you forgot about pussy, that's exactly how you'll dress.
yeah.
Just as
Like an
comfortable
absolute
as
gentleman.
possible. Comfortable as possible.
Just taking a look at the battlefield. And I was with him.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe it.
Should walk the big boys. What you think?
I wanted to be like, yo, what are you guys doing? You know, I wanted to be like, what are you talking about? I'd like
They
to
asked me
hear.
rushed them. You're like, what are you guys doing here?
Well, that was my instinct immediately. I wanted to Karen out. I wanted to make some phone calls to some park rangers.
Really?
Like, these guys are smoking dope at Little Round Top. These guys are dope smoking. We're the 20th Maine charged. Chamberlain yelled, "Fix bayonets." Oh man,
But dude, I was reading. An
Couldn't
article.
believe it.
That's awesome. It's fucking sick.
it was.
I was what?
No, just I'm thinking about it more and more. I didn't think about it until right now. It's
You
very
just
funny.
something you noticed and you're like, huh?
Yeah, it was like it's literally the first time I've ever seen that.
That's true. Yeah, man. I mean, dude.
Because
dude,
this wasn't like you walk by it. This is like they were deep in. They were on a tour.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it wasn't
3
some bullshit
bros on a tour.
of Gettysburg.
Yes,
It's fucking sick.
Lemaire, how do you feel about that?
About black Republicans.
I don't think they were not black Republicans. I'm saying just 3 fucking bros at Gettysburg.
They love this country.
That's nice to hear.
The red, white, and blue, dude.
Yeah, they might not have been Democrat. I'm telling you, man. I don't.
Thanks, Lemaire. It's good input.
Well, dude, the article I was reading about. They're do polling things where like Hillary had, in terms of you take the black vote, Hillary had I think like 83% of it. Trump had the other 13%. So now Biden has like 76% of it. Trump has, whatever that is, a little more of that. Whatever, 26%. And whatever it is. So the black vote's slowly drifting away from the Democratic Party, according to these figures.
Yeah.
The Latino vote, forget about it, bro. The Latinos, Biden's not doing that well. Again, they still have the majority, but they're saying that like if they lose even like a couple percentage points of the black vote, if it's a close race, they're saying that can be the determining factor.
I wonder if it.
So they're bugging out right now about, dude. It's so funny to think about the job of a president right now is to like get black people to like them, which is kind of. It's like, what is this job you guys are doing? Like, we're just gonna get black people to like us.
Whoever can trick black people the best is the president.
So there's think tanks.
They need to hire fucking Sprite to be like, yo, how did you do it?
How
the fuck did you shift from just a lemon lime soda to just like dudes dunking and being like Sprite, motherfucker? Like, what happened?
What about McDonald's?
McDonald's made the shift a while ago.
McDonald's is egregious with it. They're like, you like grandma's sweet tea, and it's like, what the fuck? This is racist.
Motherfucking McRibs, man.
They had a thing on the radio be like, oh, here comes grandma, we better run. And it was like, what the fuck?
You remember when grandma used to whoop your ass? How about some McNuggets? Come on, y'all.
I heard that commercial on the radio. I was like, dude, is this fucking serious?
Yeah, McDonald's. But what's funny, I was thinking this too, and this is a risky take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. A little tightrope walk for the people. So I got a little fucked up at the Grove Friday night.
So you went to Gettysburg.
My buddy hated it. Left. I had a great fucking Gettysburg and the Grove. That's the central.
That's the
PA.
combo.
That's
yeah.
the Mechanicsburg fucking. That's the hat trick. One more.
Did you go down to the Grove like the first guy from the Holocaust? You're like, there's black people at Gettysburg. They're like, get out of here, kid. You're not believing it.
Yeah. Well, there's also there's occasionally black people at the Grove too, which is shocking.
Yeah, I mean,
because this is the whitest thing you've ever seen.
you think you're on your little iceberg, dude? It's melting.
True. And then there's melanin. I thought Kyle Larson would scare him off. He's like a scarecrow for black people. Also, Kyle Larson won, dude. Started in the third.
He won again?
Came back and won, dude. Larson went from NASCAR to just dominating Mechanicsburg's dirt track. Just for saying the N-word on Twitch. Anyway, had a couple drinks at the Grove. It ruled.
Your friend left.
My favorite part of the day was my friend's first time. He went sober though. So it's tough sober, especially
horrible.
It's just like it's heats. It's just one dude racing at a time for the first like 2 hours.
That's awesome, actually.
It gets a little fucking boring, especially there's cautions every lap because somebody crashes. It's just go-karts going 150 miles an hour.
And you're trying to entertain him. You're like,
I'm like drinking, hammered. You know, it's fun. It's fun if you're drinking, just standing outside and drinking. I was trying to like show him what the place was like, and then this dude in front of us, because you got to cross this bridge to go into the infield, so everybody's just packed together. And this also the sickest shirts possible. Everybody's in this. Everybody like intentionally wears their oldest sprint car shirt, so it's all like from the 80s.
God damn.
Fucking rules. But this dude, one dude was coming from in the infield, and the guy directly in front of us was just like, "Yo, Randy!" I don't know why. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. This dude was just like, "Fucking Randy!" And it was like,
was it his boy?
Yeah, it was his boy, and he came over. I forget what his. Oh, it's the PA posse. That's what you got to know. You're either Team Outlaws or PA Posse, bro.
So there's like groups of racers?
The Outlaws is a national sprint car group that go around. It's a team of like really good racers that go around and fuck up everybody's local sprint tracks.
Larson the guy?
Larson could be Outlaws. He's not Outlaws
He's
right
free
now.
agent right now?
I think he's a free agent.
So there's just two teams?
No, I think this weekend, actually, this Friday at the Grove, the fucking Outlaws come to town. I'm going to be out of town. I'll be in Cleveland, unfortunately.
Sucks.
I'd like to see the posse dethrone the fucking Outlaws, dude. It's very exciting. Anybody but the Outlaws chant started. Fucking sick.
So you're more of the posse.
Fuck was I talking
about? You're more the guy who was like.
Oh yeah, no. After Randy, that's been making me laugh all day. Just a dude dropping a cooler at the dirt track and just being like, "Randy." I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's not good podcasting.
I think it's good.
It's okay. Gives you a good visual of what I'm surrounded by.
Well, I would love that, to be able to hit the dirt track, drop a cooler on the ground, and just be like,
"Yo, there's my fucking boys.
There's my fucking
boys. There's Randy. What up, boy?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking. I like that.
Yeah, it was fun. But after, so I'm sitting in my parents' recliner, drunk, watching TV. Drunk at like 10.
So you're home early. It's early night.
Well, probably 11. The race ends, and I kind of forgot about the race war that was going on.
True.
You know,
that happens when you have a good
day. Nice night.
You have a good day in your actual life. You forget about the race war.
Yeah, the race war
by the media.
And then all of a sudden, I was just watching ESPN, and there's just a commercial of like LeBron dunking, and like all these NBA players, and it's like, "Together we rise. This means so much more than basketball." It's just dudes dunking, and it's like, "Fuck racism." I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about the." And then I was laughing just knowing that there's going to be outdated commercials when this race war kind of ends. It's funny to call it a race war, by the way. That's a joke. I know people could be pussies about it.
They talk about racial tensions in the news all the time. Like they're saying, like now, it's not only COVID we have to deal with, but now we're dealing with extra racial tension. That's been a thing. The news is like, oh, the racial tensions are horrible right now.
But I'm saying, like, how commercials are always like a little late.
Yeah.
Like it'd be the same as seeing like a "Nurses Are Heroes" commercial today.
Yeah, and you're like, what?
Like, they're not fucking heroes anymore.
Yeah, true. They're just
now it's people fighting cops. They're the heroes now.
True.
But it's gonna be funny to see like an NHL commercial in like 2 months that's like Black Power. It's like, come see the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Pepsi, I think pulled the trigger a little too early on like the weird.
Well, they had like a fun protest
propaganda commercials. That was like them all showing their cards at once and like, whoa, chill that.
Yeah.
3 years from now, relax. And they try to be like, yeah, you're young, you're hip, you're protesting.
You love protesting.
Drink Pepsi, and it's like,
drink this.
What the fuck?
Drink this shit.
Well, it's weird too because everyone's giving China that. Like China's got some weird shit going on for sure. Like, did you read about the what are they called, the Uyghurs? I think you were telling me about that. The Uyghurs. The Uyghurs.
Wait,
they're called the Uyghurs, right?
Wait, they're getting rid of their Uyghurs?
They're detaining their Uyghurs, dude. They're making.
Oh, this ain't fucking cool, man. Yo, motherfucker.
Yeah, if you say shit for more than like 5 seconds, they come and grab you. So but yeah, they're detaining them. They have like little.
Wait, the Muslims.
The Muslims, yeah.
Yes.
But there's
They're
not.
rounding up
It's
the
not all
Muslims.
Muslims. They have some other Muslims in China that they are kind of like, yeah, you can go study with an imam, allegedly. But they specifically the people in whatever that's called, the Northwest province.
Yeah.
So apparently they'll come, like, snatch you up. Like, this is according, to a leaked document. So maybe it's propaganda. I don't know, but I don't know. So they said.
I think they've.
I think this is pretty
clearly had camps for Muslims.
Oh yeah,
for a
they
while.
definitely do. But what they're saying they're like employment outreach things that are like kind of mandatory or whatever. But so they'll come snatch you up.
It's employment outreach.
So it's employment
It's a funny
outreach.
way to describe a work camp.
Well, and they'll also try to make sure that they it's employment outreach, and they also make sure that you kind of like don't believe like rumors and stuff about the government. So like you go and sign an NDA where you can't say anything about what happened in there, and also like it's not just you, but if any of your family starts talking that mess, they'll snatch one of you up or all of you guys up and make you do like a program where you have to like sit through like hours and hours, I think like months of forced labor, where they eventually decide if your attitude's been adjusted properly and you've been properly assimilated in a Chinese culture. So they call it like Sino training or something. They don't want you to be like, no, I'm a Muslim and like I'm actually like Turkish or whatever, and you guys stole our land. They're like, no, come here. No,
Yeah, why don't you work for us?
How about you work for free for a little bit, change your mind? Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. So Trump slapped the embargo, saying like all these companies that fuck with the this kind of stuff, you're benefiting from slave labor. And they also say there's allegedly like forced DNA sampling, organ harvesting, and they're saying like at worst just say free labor. They're telling those companies like, nah, bro, you guys are getting sanctioned. People are getting salty about it.
Who's getting salty?
I forget the company. It's a good clothes makers. A couple of like fashion guys who are like, look,
Banana Republic.
it is.
We need our fucking slaves, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's something like it's funny. It's a funny name for a company. That uses
Banana
slave
Republic.
labor. Yeah, they're like, no. But the one company came out with a statement. It's so funny to have a PR firm to pay them to be like, just for the official record, we are not about using free labor. We are totally against using free labor, and we don't use free labor. It's like, so you guys don't have slaves? Yeah, we figured that.
What about when are they going to change Banana Republic, dude? Have they changed that yet?
I don't think so.
They got to change that name. They took my Redskins, dude.
They took your
Washington Redskins have to change their name.
What are they now?
I don't like it.
What are they?
I don't know yet. They don't know yet.
It should be the Washington Deep State.
That's actually a fucking sick name,
Deep
dude.
State, that would be sick, dude.
That's a good nickname.
Washington Deep State would be fucking awesome.
That's probably the best nickname I've heard. I think they're going to go with like the Red Tails.
What?
Which is also still kind of like, here's some Native Americans.
It has to be racist.
Some Native American bullshit. Like, I don't know.
What if they were the Washington Native Americans?
That'd be pretty funny.
And just showed a picture of a Native American and we're like, what? We like you guys.
They should switch to Greenskins.
Greenskin.
No, what's funny about that, a dude copywrote, he got all the names copywritten a while ago.
Of what?
A guy in D.C., like a lawyer,
Yeah.
who knew they were going to have to change their name eventually, has like every possible nickname, like the Washington Warthogs, the Washington Wolves, like he has
So they have to figure
a ton of names that they can't use unless they pay him.
Motherfucker, dude.
It's a great move.
It's a fantastic move, actually.
If I was Snyder, the owner of the Redskins, I'd be like, look, this guy has all the names. We're going to have to stick with Redskins, guys.
True.
He's been holding off as long
Tell
as
him
he
to give
could.
us the Washington Warthogs, or we're sticking with
Yeah.
our guns. Yeah,
It's fun.
dude. So what?
It's a fun time.
So they changed the thing. Damn. So what, you're gonna not be able to wear your Washington Redskins jersey now?
They can't take that from us.
They can't take that from.
How dare they try to take that from me?
I mean, that'll be like sick collector's gear. You're not gonna be able to have it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down to DC and demand everyone round them up. Those little jerseys. Throw 'em out. Sorry, I should have specified jerseys.
Yeah, man. Gettysburg was tight. I got some cool facts for you.
What you got?
So yesterday I took a nice auto tour of Gettysburg.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend that for anybody. You download a little app on your phone. You just drive around the battlefield. It's pretty sick. It takes you to like stops and tells you what happened there.
Pretty sick.
And it can be like on your left, this was going on. On your right. It's pretty fucking sick. One guy that ruled was Daniel Sickle.
Yeah.
He's the man.
What'd
He
he
was a
do?
general. So the North had like a long line. There was a defensive line.
Yeah.
And Sickles like just ignored everybody and just marched straight for some reason. Got all his men fucking murdered.
His
Got
name was Sickle.
Yeah, he got his leg blown off, and then afterwards was like, "Fucking General Meade's a bitch, pussy." He's just a motherfucker. But what he's most known for, he was the guy who married a 15-year-old.
Did he really?
Yeah, and then he shot her lover in front of the White House. Just murdered him in broad daylight.
How old was her lover?
It was probably like his age. Her lover was Francis Scott Key's son.
What?
It's a small world.
Francis Scott Key's son?
Yeah, the guy who wrote
Is an
the Star
adulterer?
Spangled Banner. Yeah, he fucked a 15-year-old and got
We need
murdered.
a new song, bro.
Got murdered for it.
We need a new song.
Got gunned down, and then Sickles turned himself in, and
Naturally.
he was the first temporary insanity case ever.
Because he was so mad.
He was so mad when he found out that guy was banging his 15-year-old. He shot him in front of the White House.
Was she cheating when she was 15, or was this later on?
It was before the Civil War, which is when he married her. So she was probably like early teens or
Damn.
like late teens.
Dude, that's a big deal back then because it's like no one had condoms, obviously. So it's
Yeah.
like your chances of
True.
getting cuckolded in the classical sense of the word were very high.
Yeah.
If someone was cheating on you, hitting your sweet little baby up, there's a chance the dude was definitely not pulling out. If you're fucking someone else's wife back then, you just come inside of her and you're like,
Yeah, deal with it.
deal with that. That's
I'm out.
That's
my
on you.
dad wrote the fucking Star Spangled Banner.
Did he-
Do you know who my fucking dad is?
Did he get pussy from that?
Obviously.
Was he walking
He's
down?
fucking a
ho
he's fucking
ho.
a senator's wife.
So he was just walking down and be like,
Yeah.
she was like,
He's
"Damn,
oh, that song?
Oh, you like that song? Dad wrote
My
it.
dad wrote it.
No big deal. So that was like the #1 hit back then. There was
It was
just
a
like
big hit.
there was only 4 songs. The
There was
top
4
charts
songs.
were just 4 songs, and he's like, "Yeah, this is the first song, so #1 for now."
Yeah, and then he
I
got
like those
fucking
old songs.
Shot in the head in front of everybody for being a bitch.
What did he shoot him with?
Pistol.
Fuck.
It'd be funny if it was a rifle.
So then he went and turned. He was just like,
And then he turned himself in and was like, "I did that, bitch. I did that."
"Damn."
And then I think his name was Seward. I think he was Lincoln's Secretary of War. Was actually Sickles' lawyer in that case, and was the guy who came up with temporary insanity, which is still used today. That was the guy who first invented it. He was just like, "Your Honor, this guy was fucking pissed."
What would you do if he fucked your 15-year-old wife? The judge was like,
like-
"I'd be fucking furious, bro."
True. Anyway,
That's
that's a
pretty-
fun
that's
fact.
pretty
That's
sick.
what I
That is
got
a good
out of
fa-
my
that's a good
Gettysburg
fact,
tour.
dude. Does it still count if someone cucks? I think now you'll get like only 3rd-degree murder. If you
No, I think-
if you murder someone in the heat of passion, you don't. It's not 1st degree. It
I
has
think
to
you get
be,
like manslaughter for that. You
If
can
you-
if you walk in on someone boning your wife,
and murder them.
I think you can cap them.
I think you can. I think you
think you
will
can.
get. I think it's like hitting someone with your car when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Same penalty. They're just kind of like, hey man, be more careful in the future. Get back out there. Get back out there.
Yeah. What are you guys whispering about over there?
Okay, Noah has to go downstairs, and I was gonna say, isn't that what happened to OJ?
Maybe, but
I think he chopped.
I think he took it a little too far. I think he sawed 2 people's heads off. Also, OJ was innocent. Where you going, Noah?
He's letting in the kid.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Appreciate that.
Good. Our OJ experts here.
True.
Sid the Kid.
what time we at, Lemaire?
Or 50 minutes.
That's a scorcher, bro.
I was running hot. Get
Dude.
your foot off
Sorry,
me, you
bro.
pervert.
Sorry, dude. Sorry. I'm excited. It's a good cast.
Fucking pervert.
I figured I'd reward you for a good cast. Did you see the picture of Zuckerberg that's going around?
Yes.
Dude.
If real,
What is
that's
that?
the craziest man of all
What
time.
the fuck is
if
that?
that photograph is real.
Well,
If that sunscreen on his face is real,
I think it is.
he is
dude.
not one of us, dude. He is not. But also, it could, again, dude, Zuckerberg could just be a wildly autistic dude who got billions of dollars
True.
and is calling the shots, dude. Imagine if you knew like a really autistic dude that was like on a boat calling the shots.
Yeah.
And he started painting his face white. You'd be like, I'm not gonna say anything. Say the kid, what up, bro?
What's up, bro?
We're live right now. It's good. It's good. Just throw them in. Fuck it, guys.
Let's finish this off for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, we were talking about
Mark Zuckerberg not being one of
here.
us.
Yeah, pull that chair close to you, Matt, so he can be in your shot.
Spring. Get over here, Sid. Damn, there's a real family vibe going on here.
Yeah, no, I would pull him like right next to you, like where Billy was.
Switch out.
Yeah, get over here.
Probably on the other side of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, here. Switch.
Yeah.
Switch that tape.
Hey, I'll do some stage crew work while I'm here.
It's good. Damn, you're a sweaty man.
Dude, I bought another shirt. Like, I knew that walking from the car to this house was gonna.
What's going on, do you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You got another exact same shirt? All right, so we were just talking about wild autists. I'm glad you're here.
Just in time. Just in time.
Mayor, how's he sound?
Say something, Sydney, real fast.
What's up, guys?
You sound great. I'll turn you down.
Yeah.
Perfect. Check the comments too. They'll give you the true response.
Yeah.
Sydney, what the fuck's up, bro?
Not too much, man.
I kind of like this Mr. Rogers neighborhood vibe. Excuse me. I'm just walking.
People just walk in,
Guests
just
just
like,
walking in,
oh, who's
setting up."
here?
Yeah.
Hell
Look
yeah.
at Noah. That's good stuff.
Well, we're setting up for the page, bro.
Paige is gonna be.
Yeah,
good.
we're talking about Mark Zuckerberg. About
see that
how-
picture of him?
Picture of him with sunscreen, allegedly kind of Bravehearting a little bit out in the
Dude,
waterboard.
full, like all white sunscreen face.
Yeah.
Like, you know how people put like zinc on their nose or whatever? Whole face.
You know Ugg from
Did he
Camp
have it, like, a
Anawana?
design, like, to the side?
No, just like perfectly painted on. Like it just
Yeah.
looks like a mime. He looks like a mime,
Yeah, it does.
and he's got a fat ass, and he's surfboarded.
Fat fucking.
Oh, he's got a
wake-
fat ass now?
He's
Yeah.
wakeboarding. He's got a fat.
Yeah,
fucking
I wouldn't say
ass,
he's fat. It
dude.
almost looks like he's got like a thick rump, dude. It doesn't look like it's like sloppy fat.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
got-
He
yeah,
looks
he's
like
got-
a muscular rump, dude.
He might have got an
sick.
ass job. If you're a billionaire, I'd get a fucking. I'd get an ass job. Just like a
Yeah.
fat.
Just trans
fucking
into
ass.
like Nicki Minaj for no reason. Just like
Then
every
trans
meeting.
back and be like, "What's up, guys?"
Oh, this was fucking me up.
What?
The same people, like there were people that were born
Mm-hmm.
and witnessed the Civil War and World War II in their lifetime.
What?
Technically, you were old as fuck and young as fuck when the Civil War happened.
Yeah.
True.
You
That's
know,
crazy.
You'd be like 80 and have been alive for both.
What the fuck?
And then I was thinking there are people that were born during, you know, like World War, like in the Roaring 20s, and then saw Nicki Minaj and Tekashi 6ix9ine's last music video.
And then just died.
died. Like you saw World War II and Nicki Minaj and Tekashi 6ix9ine's last music video in your lifetime.
Holy
Dude,
fuck.
imagine the Civil War one. That's like you watched guys march straight across a battlefield in a line,
Yeah.
and then towards the end of your death, a nuclear bomb from a aircraft carrier in one lifetime.
And then you just die.
And then you're like, well, that was wild.
Holy
This is
fuck, dude! I didn't even think.
I basically
about that.
lived in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
There was just
basically.
magic towards the end there. I got the fuck out in time.
They were like Game of Thrones and
Yeah.
Tron. It's like-
Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah, they had submarines. Like, what? We had horses when I started.
That's fucking nuts. Dude.
Yeah.
I was thinking about being just like I saw that picture of Mark Zuckerberg and I was like thought about it and I was like I definitely wouldn't trade places in terms of like if I had to like be Mark Zuckerberg and be a billionaire or just be myself. I was like I'd gladly rather be myself than Mark Zuckerberg. I swear to God, and I know this and I'm like it must suck being a billionaire. If people like you want to trade lives, people are like I'm cool, bro. You
Yeah.
got that.
Well, all he has to do is not be what he is.
He can't,
And he'd be
dude.
fine.
He can't.
Well, of
Every
course.
time he tries to be cool, he looks even worse.
Well, there's no one to, again, it is, imagine the most autistic dude you know.
Yeah.
And he's the head of he's calling all the shots around
Yeah.
everybody. And he has the money to do it. So that's why he painted his face like that. He's out on the boat. He just started putting that on.
What the fuck's he
And
know about
people
the sun
around
that we
him-
don't?
People around him must have just been like, fuck. What the fuck
They
is
probably
this
all
guy
painted
just
theirs.
like- That's how Phil put sunscreen on. Phil does that, dude. My dad does exactly what Zuckerberg does. There's a pile of it. And just
yeah. I just saw the picture.
yeah.
They
Oh,
called him in
pictures.
like mid Bigfoot.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, Yeah, I mean, that must be tough, dude, to be a billionaire and, like, the public consensus. Like, check the public consensus, and they're like, yeah, you can hire the world's best PR firms.
Yeah.
They're like, they still think you're a robot. And he's like, fuck. God,
Keep
fucking
thinking I'm
damn
a
it.
robot. What if I do a TikTok dance? Would that help? Like, no, Mark.
What if I ride a wakeboard with sunscreen proving I'm a human and can be damaged by the sun? Like, they're making fun of you still. Like, motherfucker. Yeah, man, that must be crazy to
Yeah.
be a billionaire. That people are just like, yeah, that guy sucks. And you're like, what? Not even like Bezos or evil. Everyone's like, yeah, Bezos is fucking evil. Like, just because he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
But it's like, would I be Bezos? I might. I might fucking
Bezos,
shave my
definitely.
head, take a fucking cheated on ex-wife in the chamber, and be like, all right, even Steven.
Wait, what was that?
Bezos had a cheated ex-wife. He cheated. He's an adulterer, so I'm not really
That rules.
thrilled with Freaky
Next.
Fridaying that. I'm not a big fan of that, dude.
Payment.
Female and male sluts need to be shut down. That's a new fucking thing. They have to be they have to be shamed and shut down.
Sluts?
Female and male, yeah. All sluts. All
What's
sluts.
wrong with you, dude? Just because you're out of the game, now you want to start slamming these beautiful...
Hey, I'm
How
telling
dare you?
it's-
So once you get married, all the sluts need to shut it down?
Exactly,
You're
yeah.
being selfish.
I'm just
Sluts, keep up the fucking good work.
Nope.
Dog girls, keep doing your weird shit.
Well, look,
It's all good.
If you want to use that as your profession, go ahead. I still think
Sluts?
Yeah,
Are you shaming sex workers?
I'm not shaming them. I'm just saying you shouldn't do that. It's not good. Dude, I was really wondering. Dog Girl was fantastic. I love
Dog girl is great.
What I'm stuck on is I think that's going to be the cure for porn. All the amateur porn people are shooting, eventually the kids are going to have to reap that. You know, a kid's going to be online. It's not going to be totally out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
Seeing your
You
mom
brought that up
naked.
to the dog girl.
I brought it up. I don't think she really want to think about that
didn't.
right now. She's having a good time. She's young. As she should. But as I'm thinking, it's like a good time now includes almost a public visual record. To
Yeah.
where it's like, all your thoughts on Twitter. That's just one thing. But you want to go. And more and more girls are doing this. This OnlyFans shit is like, this cam girl stuff is like, girls, I mean, you can economically, it's a pretty good idea. You're never going to have that amount of like, that business of being a hot young chick. They can make so much money online. But the thing you got to pay for is the fact that your kid is going to be online jerking off, and he might unknowingly jerk off to your body even if you're wearing like a mask or something, and then maybe he'll figure it out and just be like, "Fuck." I think that's going to like slow porn down big time.
That seems very unlikely.
I don't know, dude. It's going to happen more. It's going to happen more and more and more that you're going to see people like your mom, your aunt, or somebody. Then I guess you just jerk off to it and keep it moving. That becomes part of the kink, I guess. You're just like, fuck, dude.
Damn it, I ran into Aunt Janet again. Which was a sick sleigh my family had. I hit the Peloton again.
Did you really?
And
Dude, do they do Peloton races now? I saw like a Tour de France on TV when I was eating deep dish gluten-free pizza, and I saw a bike race that was just virtual characters moving around. I think they're doing like the
Makes
virtual
sense.
Tour de France, putting people on
that
Pelotons.
makes sense.
Pretty crazy.
Came home and got accused of sweating like my aunt. Someone was like, "You smell like mom when she sweats." And I was like, "Damn."
What the fuck?
It's a very harsh insult in my family.
That's a weird insult.
You stink like a woman when you sweat.
Fuck,
That was the insult. They all laughed. The whole family. They're always delighted to see me get hit.
So you walk in and just get crushed.
I walked in. I was like, nice. I just worked out. Everybody in this house has been just laying around.
True. So you're already.
I get
like,
to
fuck
walk in like, why don't you guys do something today? And immediately get hit with, oh, you stink. You smell like Aunt Jane.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
And menopause sweats.
Yeah, that's what I got accused of. Which,
It's you can't win that fight against women, dude. Like I'm so
Yeah.
glad I didn't have to psychologically struggle against women when I was younger. It was all I dealt with older brother stuff, which is like sucks.
it's a lot more physical.
It's a lot more physical. It's a lot more easy to shake off. 20 years later, I was like, I'm not gay, and that's that. It's like, I'm not gay after all. Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I mean, getting hit with, even I'm 32.
sweat
Getting
like a
hit with, I
woman?
smell like a woman when I sweat.
That would fuck me up.
That's going to bother me.
That would
I'll be in the car driving and be like, I guess I do. That's all that's going to result in is I'm coming home and crushing Cocoa Pebbles for this.
True.
There's going to be a hard tax on slamming
You're
Sarah.
basically the Uyghurs, dude.
I am.
You're the Uyghurs, dude. You're trying to
I'm a
live your
Uyghur.
life. They're fucking clamping down
My
on you.
Gillis is a China assholes trying to shut me the fuck down. You're exactly right. They're trying to assimilate me to be one of them,
Yeah, for sure.
which is just a farting woman. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Betting on MLS. My incredible streak of losing in UFC betting continues. It's fucking unreal, dude. I'm sitting there betting, and then you get locked in this thing where you're betting like $50 a fight, and your guy walks out and gets his knee broke right away. It sucks, dude. It sucks. I'll be like, all right, I'll bet 20 on this. This guy's favorite. I'll win like $5.
Yeah.
Gotta win this. Of course,
That's fun. That's
gets
an
fucking
honest
one
bet, yeah.
punched. Just like, get up, dude. It's the worst. It's the worst sport. It's the worst sport in the world to watch when your guy's gonna lose. From the walk in to the last. It's from the walk in. You can be like, oh fuck, I picked the wrong guy. Because half the time I've never seen these people fight on these undercards. They're all nobodies.
Yeah.
And then your guy just walks out, and the other guy's just yoked. Just starts fucking up, dude. Oh, this is the guy, dude. This is the one I was talking to. I was on the phone with Matt for this one. Fuck, who was it? There was this black dude from England. He's a kickboxer. Kason. Fuck, I forget his name. DeCasey.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy looks like the fucking man.
Yeah.
And they're putting him up against like just some fucking stumble bum from like Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, exactly.
Turns out the guy walks out and they're like, oh yeah, he's like the preeminent teacher in Thai boxing. He comes out, dude. He looked like Bane. He walked out. They're like, this is like his second UFC fight. I'm like, DeCasey's got to win this. DeCasey was like a heavy favorite. This guy was a robot. He threw the hardest leg kicks and body kicks I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck.
Just mercilessly pounded DeCasey.
Dude, if we're
Start to finish.
fighting the third world
He was
on
teaching
TV,
him, dude. He was teaching him. He was coaching him. He was coaching DeCasey during the fight.
Holy
DeCasey would throw a punch and he'd be like, all right, that was decent. And then throw like the meanest combo you've ever seen. Like painful.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, DeCasey, come on.
I mean, dude, the UFC is
Like,
Hunger
dude, keep your
Games.
hands up.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's Hunger Games for the third world.
Really
You get
is.
to have like, oh, here's a British guy. Everyone knows him, but you can't bet on it like football, where like you can follow like the whatever. You can follow like the Washington All Lives Matters and be like, you're like, all right, I know that guy. I've watched him in college. If you're in UFC, you know this guy from Britain. Like I've seen him fight a couple times, and you're like, oh, and here comes a child soldier from the Armenian conflict,
Yes.
and you're just like, this could go one of two ways. So they pull.
It always
people
goes the same way.
out of fucking
if
nowhere.
If you're from one of the stands,
You're gonna
you're
come
a
dominate.
motherfucker.
True.
Especially if it's a stand that's not a country.
Yeah.
Like a Dagestan or a Kurdistan or some made up stand.
You live in a disputed territory.
If
It's
you
like
are
I think China owns where I live, but I'm not sure.
everyone from Chechnya, or like if you see like one of those countries like Georgia,
Yeah.
pick them, dude. They're coming out and they're the meanest dudes of all time.
But then they can escape like third world poverty by coming and just beating the fuck out of some
Yeah.
like dude from England.
Yeah. And then you hear,
That's fucking
but occasionally you
crazy,
get
dude.
tricked by it. Sometimes they have like a Georgian flag or something like that, but they were raised and born in England.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can trick you with that. In the
Fake.
post-fight interview, they have like a British accent. You're like, oh, no wonder he fucking lost.
Where do the scouts go? Do they scouts go to like Dagestan and they just like watch a boy?
No,
like,
I think they like
murder?
see someone. It's always like somebody showed Dana White like a cell phone video of a guy kicking someone in the head, and he was like, "Call him up."
Awesome, dude.
Yeah,
At the UFC, at the one on Wednesday, they literally said some kid showed Dana White a video
Yeah.
of some guy kickboxing, and he was like, "Oh, we got to sign him."
yeah, and then he brought him in and he fucked people up.
He got lost. No. He
Oh
lost.
wait, which one was that guy?
Not the black guy from Wednesday. I can't remember his name, but he lost.
Yeah, black guys let me down this week.
Did they really?
Normally that's like a UFC rule: black versus white, bet black.
Yeah.
White versus Asian, bet white.
True.
Asian versus black, Asian.
Wow.
That's a
You had it
tricky one.
figured- you had it
I had
figured
it
out.
figured out for a while, but then the Asians started letting me down. They started getting rocked. Girl fights. If it's China, pick her. She's a robot. She's a steroided out robot. They're like the Soviet Union now.
Are
Where they're
they
just
really?
sending athletes that are just roided out of their minds.
We need a new Rocky. We need Rocky to fight the communist regime and win.
True.
Be tight, dude.
But China, I don't think they have any male fighters.
Really?
Not really.
Not
no.
really.
Nah.
So they let their women do the dirty
That'd be
work?
awesome, though, if we sent, like, platinum Mike Perry over to China. Have you ever seen this guy? He's a retarded guy. He's a Uyghur. He's an absolute Uyghur. He wanted his last fight at his post-fight interview was like, what's up with taxes?
Oh, fuck.
He won a fight and then immediately got on the mic and was like, we got to fucking stop with taxes, dude. This is bullshit. Then he just got in a fight at a restaurant in Florida and he screamed the N-word.
Did he?
Yeah, of course he did.
broke it. He smashed the emergency glass?
And then he
Shit,
socked-
I meant to call 911, not yell the N-word.
There was no remorse, dude. He socked
Yeah.
the geezer, was standing outside. He was like, "If you touch me, I will send you to a different fucking planet." Like it was Platinum. He's my guy.
He's a grandfathered in white guy for saying the N-word.
He's
True.
allowed- yeah,
He's
he's
allowed,
allowed
dude,
to,
for
yeah.
sure.
I think anyone in the UFC, yeah, that's true.
Most of the UFC
Yeah.
can do it.
Like-
Connor would be a tough one. Conor McGregor would be.
Yeah.
Be like
he has
he's too
wherewithal.
rich.
Yeah.
True,
yeah.
Yeah. You got to be slightly retarded.
As
Mike.
I think that might be like the handicap plate. If you're
For
punch
sure.
drunk enough, they're like just.
Yeah,
You just wear it like a certain kind of tap out shirt. It's like having Tourette's. It's like he can say the end. He doesn't mean it.
Man, that's got to be tough for kids with Tourette's these days.
What?
If Tourette's
God.
is like say the worst thing possible, especially in today's climate, just hitting them.
Oh,
It's like fuck George Floyd. It's just like, damn it. I don't feel that way.
oh
All
my
right, we should
God.
probably take this into the
Let's go to the
page.
bed.
We should get off live YouTube.
That's fucking so funny. Oh, I gotta pee. Hi and welcome.
Hello. How are you?
We're back, dude. This is a fireside chat. Mistakes were made.
Damn.
My leadership failed, dude.
No.
I made it. Yeah, I fucked up. I did. I made a bad mistake, dude.
Did you?
I think so. Yeah. Just by being like, and we talked about it on the Patreon, but you know,
Yeah.
I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Shit got bad. I thought other things were going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I definitely triggered the negofag nest within our Patreon or our Reddit. Just like, woo.
Negofags are definitely fired up right now.
Yeah, they are. I feel bad. Well, I feel bad because I loused up. It's like, my bad, guys. There was mistakes made, but it's like, it reminds me of being back in Bryn Mawr when it's like these guys have these strong emotional reactions at the drop of a hat with like no nuance or there's like, this is what's happening. And
Yeah.
It's like, it's a shame.
So basically, you're calling the negofags libtards.
They're sort of. They share qualities. They do share qualities.
They are not gonna like the Reddit boys are liberal.
Not
pussies.
all. No, it's a type of
I know,
thinking.
I'm not trying
it's a
to-
type of thinking that you just put any kind of filter on. When something happens, you're just like, it's like take a breath.
It's
relax.
so funny that it's hard for me not to want to make you dig a deeper hole.
I know.
Like, there's a part of me that wants to just be like, well, why'd you do that? Just to be a dickhead? Just to be an asshole.
know. Well,
but I understand that the position you're in is shitty. When their negofags on Reddit turn on you, it sucks. Because
dude.
normally you open Reddit and you're like, oh, nice. Like, here's a funny quote. This guy rules. Especially with you, they're always like, oh, the shaman, fucking sick. Shane's a fat retard. Shaman rules.
Well, if you're doing what they want, you're the best.
Oh, yeah.
They shower you with praise. As soon as they don't like something, they're like, their brain is just like, oh my God, the podcast is ending. That guy's a fucking fag. And it's just like, that's the other thing too. You lose translation of like if people are kidding and all this stuff. But yeah, man, it was a tumultuous day, dude. I mean, I take full responsibility, dude. I fucked up.
Really?
It was my bad. Yeah, it's my bad. That was my bad.
I mean,
I don't. When my principle, I stand by my principles. My principles are sound. It's like, dude, I don't care about all that stuff. It's just my tactics, dude. My tactics could have been a little better.
you mercenaried out, dude. You hired a merc, brought in a different autistic
I know.
man.
He got him. He got.
Ladies and gentlemen, he got him, dude.
got
He
Ben-
got radio
He got
dogs.
Benghazi, dude.
He got left out to dry by Hill Dog McCusker.
I know. Well, that wasn't my plan. My plan was like, dude, I'll talk about it. It's cool. He's like, no, I'll handle this. I'm like, hey, man,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah, to anybody listening that has no idea what we're talking about, good for you.
The vast majority.
Stay out of this world.
It is. It's
The
a
world
wicked
of podcast
Well,
Reddit.
this is the problem, and I think I said this yesterday too on the Patreon. But it's like following the Shab thing. Like Shab will get hit with negofags.
Oh, dude, you might be.
I'm telling you, it's true. But he'll hit it and he'll negofag back, where he's like, "You guys are losers." Like I go on this thing and I genuinely, it's like a broiling pit of just human sadness. You go on there and everyone's just like sad and angry.
Yeah.
It's like that's more of what I think is like the shitty part of it. It's not like, fuck you guys are fucking gay. It's like, we're all gay, whatever. But it's like, you see, it really is like serious discontent. And I've been there before. Like I've been online and just been like, fuck you. And I know how I felt back then, and it's a bad fucking feeling. I don't want anyone to feel like that. So I'm like, dude, just knock it off, man. But I'm gay. I'll just take it. I have like a 10-day gay sentence. I've been sentenced to gay for 10 days.
I can see it's
dude.
with your gayness is weighing on you. I can't believe you're gay, dude.
It's not this. It's the same. It's not the fact that I'm gay. It's the same. It's the same like no appeasing compromise where it's like you try to say anything, people just twist your words into what they. I went through the same thing at Bryn Mawr.
Yeah.
Just people who are just kind of, they just like, and a lot of that is kind of like personal shit of like kind of like trying to like, put yourself on a mission. It's like, are you really moving the needle on this mission?
Are you?
Are you? You know.
Are you?
But either way, you know, that's that was my bad. That fully was. I fucked up.
Don't worry about
I
it.
fucked up.
Dude.
I did. I fucked up.
Don't worry about it.
I do. I'm worried.
I get it. It would fuck me up, but
When people go on there and they're like, I don't even care. I get like my stomach drops. I read it and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But again, it's like one of those things logically where you're like, you know, for people to take your stuff and then be like, how dare you tell us what to do with your stuff? It's like, I'm sorry. And then they'll be like, oh, I thought it was no gods, no masters. It's like, it still is, bro. You can't have someone be a master with no gods, no masters. It's like, yeah, dude. People try to get you to do what they want with no gods, no masters. It's like, that's not what no gods, no masters is all about, bro. It's about shooting from the hip.
yeah, the Reddit comment, reading internet comments about yourself is crazy. It really is fucking crazy, especially like after a while you get kind of numb to it a little, but it's still like if somebody hits you with a good one, dude, it still fucks your day up. Which is so funny.
Well, the problem is that stuff I really genuinely I can say honestly I don't care about. It's the psych null stuff. I don't want that bleeding into my pet project psych null and throwing that and like fucking that up. So it's like, you know, that is where I'm kind of like, fuck, man.
Oh no. So wait, they're attacking psych null?
Not attacking it, but it definitely like it could put like a negative spin on it. So. My eyes were tearing up. I don't want people to think I was crying, dude. I'm not crying.
Matt's crying.
I'm not crying. I had seltzer, dude. I had
you are shocked, dude. You turned into him 100%.
I'm not, though. I'm not attacking people and saying, like, you guys are fucking losers. Like, I'm genuinely, I feel for the person who, like, sits there all day and does that and, like, gets completely dysregulated. But then again, it's like, you know, people are just fucking around, too. So
yeah, maybe they're having a goof, having a good time.
I hope so. I hope everyone is having
trying to get in your crawl. Trying to get in your ass.
It's not hard. I'm sensitive, dude. It's not hard to get in my crawl. I'm a sensitive human being. I'm crying, dude.
I know. I'm so sorry, dude. It kills me to see you like this. I can't believe it. You see what you've done, Redditors? This is my best friend. You guys are making him fucking cry,
Making
dude.
me fucking cry, dude. My eyes do water a lot.
And your bitch-ass gay brother, Billy, is reaping all the benefits, dude. He's such a fucking coward traitor, dude.
First of all, you can have, like, seriously, you can have that. It's collective narcissism. It's they reward you heavily and like you're the best when you're doing what they want. As soon as you like are like, well, no, this is actually what I'm about. They're like, you're fucking gay, fuck you, do my bidding, and it's like, okay, so
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to watch new people enter the realm of Reddit fandom.
Exactly, it's true. It feels good.
Again, it was exactly the time I talked to Mullen about it, where I was like. Where he was like, man, fuck those dudes on the Reddit. They're cocksuckers. And I was like, I love my fans, dude.
Well, it's kind of like...
And then like 2 months later, they were like, you know Shane's actually a fat gay retard who sucks, right? And I was like, who the fuck are these guys?
It is. You feel you're like... I remember thinking that, being like, yeah, but they just don't understand how
they don't get it.
And he goes, yeah, wait, they'll turn on you. And they
got you. You lasted a while. This is the first time they've turned on you.
I did. Well, my whole thing was I didn't want to. There's an individual I'm dealing with. You know, I made mistakes. He made mistakes. I didn't want to hang the guy out. That to me is the weakest personal thing. To have a mob full of people who are just like
out, a lynch mob,
out for
dude.
Pure hatred, and then be like, I can't punch his pilot, this man, dude.
You should.
I can't fucking. I should, honestly. It would be smarter for me too. It's just I can't bring myself to just punch his pilot. It's like, yeah, dude, mistakes were made, bro. Mistakes were made. I saw the drones coming down, dude. I hill dogged out.
You hill dogged bad, dude. He was like, help. Yeah, I'm not fucking.
It's like that we had no knowledge of that.
I didn't even know what he was doing.
It was the only miscalculation.
We need to release the emails, dude. Where are the emails between you and Jake the
I destroyed the server, dude.
I'm sending Billy in. Billy, I might be deep state, and Billy's my guy.
No, I do. It's a very weird, conflicting thing because the funniest part is you can just delete a Reddit app and it like just stops. It doesn't. It's gone. Like it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, of course.
But you open it up. You're like, I have to fix this, and it's an unfixable situation. But you know,
I think it's fixable. I think everybody will. I think people will forgive you, dude.
Time
Hill Dog survived.
Yeah, but dude, I hate Hell Dog, dude.
Well, in the end, you become what you hate.
True. I'm not fucking crying, dude. My eyes would tear up.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Let's move on. Let's move on from the Reddit.
Yeah, we should.
Because normal people are driving their cars thinking, what the fuck are these two weird dudes into now?
True. No, it's true. It's wicked. It's pretty wicked. But now that was so dude, last night I had So I'm laying there. I had no sleep. Not over this shit. My baby woke up at like 4 in the morning. It woke up at 12 at night, 2, and then 4. So I wake up at 4 and I'm like, I'm just up. And then I had like this flash of insight exactly how I'm gonna do psych null now, which I was like, fucking sick, dude.
Nice.
That was it was kind of nice, dude.
That is nice.
Yeah. So the thing I'm going to do, and this is the thing I've been working on for a while, is there's this whole idea of psychological flexibility, which they've studied like a bunch of disciplines, a bunch of therapies, and like this seems to be one of the underlying processes that like makes people feel better. And they've studied it. It's not like you go, you pay, you talk, you hope it works. They're like, this is the whole thing breaks down into like these 6 points where it's like, so there's parts that are your behavior, parts that are the way you think. So there's psychological flexibility makes up these, I think, 6 things, but it's like contact with the present moment, being able to actually sit in the present moment without your brain like being like, what are you doing? This is boring. This sucks. This blah, 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 blah. Being able to sit in the moment and not worry. So there's that.
I'm 0 for 1.
But you can't sit in the present moment. I'm telling you, people who can't sit in the present moment without being like, what's about to happen, was really, we're 2 dudes sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
But we're also, our brains are coming up with these scenarios of like possible dangers that could happen. Like, this could suck. This could be boring, so that's exactly. So that's one thing that pops up. But if you do that in your life when you're just like doing other things, that can cause problems that don't need to exist.
Yeah.
So really it's like being in touch with the present moment, being able to mindfully handle things that could be psychologically painful. Like, you don't want to just, if some guy comes into your room and starts like fingering your butthole, they're not saying like, hey dude, it's mind over matter. So it's not like that.
Sure.
But if you were like, say like, some dude was like, I'm going to come in there and finger your fucking butthole.
Dude, that's happened to a lot of women.
What? Some dudes come in and finger their butthole?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was watching. There's a whole show on this guy named the East Area Rapist. Mm-hmm. It's Patton Oswalt's wife wrote a book. She solved this guy's. She caught this guy.
What?
It was a cold case. She wrote a fucking murder mystery about him, like a factual. Obviously, it wasn't, and caught him. But there was one guy. There was a bunch of rapists back then in the 70s, serial rapists. Like that was a common thing.
They were just out and about.
There were dudes that were like prowling neighborhoods and like breaking into houses and like getting women.
What?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This guy did it constantly. But there was one dude known as the Stinky Rapist, which that was making me laugh quite. They all had nicknames. All the rapists had names.
He was just.
And one of them was the Stinky Rapist, and it was because he smelled so bad.
Oh.
And I thought that was a great nickname for.
It's like the stinky cheese man.
Just being a stinky rapist. Like, you know how bad you have to smell while you're raping someone, then be like.
True. Yeah. Although I think your senses get heightened. Like you'll remember like, but yeah, that's pretty.
Because you'd think they'd be focused on the horrific atrocity that's taking place, but then they're like, God damn, this guy fucking stinks.
Yeah,
and everybody reported that the East Area Rapist had a small dick. Like every single person was like, the only things I remember about him was he had a pretty small dick.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's that's kind of horror. That's terrifying. So she solved these things?
She did actually, and then she died. She OD'd. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She was taking like Xannies and shit before bed.
Dude,
Crushing
if that's all you're focused on, yeah, I'd be. If I was writing if I was taking down like B&E rapists,
yes,
like burglar rapists.
Yes. Dude, it was like scary. Some of these are like scary.
Yeah.
Like this one girl was like playing piano and her parents had just left, turned around, he was just standing there. Yeah, he did like, and the worst was when he started doing it to dudes, not to guys, but like to women with their husbands in the house. Mm-hmm. Like he would like put a gun to the people's heads and be like, if you fucking move, I'll kill you, and fuck the wife. Like in front of a husband.
To the
Pretty
husband's
fucking
head?
Yeah.
I know, dude. I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm just getting shot, dude. I couldn't sit there and do that. I have an old neighbor who's constantly like, hey, I'll go inside and he'll be like, hey,
so you're calling all those dudes cowards?
Yeah. Honestly, dude.
It's pretty tough to look at them.
I mean, dude,
it's brutal. I don't know, man.
You got it. I mean, especially it's a gun and it's like, how is he?
Gun, maybe. I think he was going knife first and then hog tying you before you knew exactly what was happening.
Okay. I was gonna
like
say,
where you still think it's like kind of a robbery.
I thought he was doing it while I'm like,
no.
No way a guy can fucking hold a gun to my head at the same time.
Yeah, especially with the penis. The guy's notable penis. That
Popping
thing would be
out.
slipping out the whole time.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't know, man. A knife's inexcusable, dude. If someone has a knife and they're like, I'm gonna tie you up at knife point, it's like, nah, dude, we're wrestling over that knife.
True.
I don't know.
I hear you. But
again,
if you just woke up and there's this fucking dude with his dick out standing in front of you with a knife.
I think about this all the time. I'm like, whenever I'm
Wait, what
laying,
do you think about?
whenever I'm laying in bed,
Waking up to.
I'm constantly being like, if there was a guy in my house, like how
Yo.
quick could I react? And I like, whenever I sleep, especially if I'm by myself, I'll have to like come to peace with the situation. I'm like, there fully could be a guy in my house, and I think I trust myself to pop up naked. I kind of have this weird desire to like
fight a
wake
guy
up
naked.
in that situation and fight my way out of it.
I did go for that. I've talked to you. I've been the time I had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, exactly.
Ass naked.
Yeah.
Came out swinging, dude.
Fucking.
I had to swing. I was swinging in the dark, dude. All right, sorry to interrupt the. So we got number 2 was
So present moment.
getting fingered in the ass.
Present moment, and then there's being able to be in touch with the present moment, being able to accept painful material that pops up. Like if you're sitting there and being like, like I'm a fucking loser. You're at a quick matrix point where you're either going to let that dictate your next move, like your behavior, or you can sit there and be like, this is just a thought my brain's producing, and then so that's like being able to sit with stuff that's kind of painful without actually having that dictate your behavior.
Yeah.
Because typically when you're trying to mitigate psychological pain, you do a quick maneuver just to get rid of it that usually kind of makes your life smaller and smaller because you're trying to once you deem a thing a threat, your brain naturally starts to avoid it. So the idea is you're able to contact the present moment, be mindful of painful situations or thoughts or whatever. And then the other part's the behavioral part where you have a set of like values or things that you actually want in your life. And then when you get to the point, you're able to sit there and diffuse yourself from your thought and then move towards the thing that you actually want rather than limiting your life through just trying to mitigate psychological stuff that's not real and in a sense that it's not actually affecting your life, because if you were contacting the present moment, you would know that you're just kind of like sitting in a chair about to eat dinner. But you can I'm not harping on the Reddit stuff, but you could sit there and imagine these dystopian futures where you're like, everyone's going to leave, and you can start acting out of this thing that hasn't happened and doesn't exist in the present moment, or you can just sit in the present moment and be like, all right, how do I actually think? What do I actually value? And move towards that despite feeling a certain way. So that's this guy studied it and like came up with a system. To do
Yeah.
it. So I have a module where it's set up where I'm going to have 3 levels to it where people can just do it just with like their friends. Like here's the module. You can just like talk about this stuff and, try to like put the ideas in your life. The second one would be more like, or the first one would be people just take the test to see how they rate on psychological flexibility who don't do any of it, like a control group. And then they can come in like 6 months later and be like, how's your psychological flexibility? Second one's a peer group, just peers, no super guidance. And then you see like before and after 6 months and then do pre and post tests for people who are actually in like a structured group and then take all that data and see like if the whole thing I'm trying to figure out is if you actually need a therapist or if people can, with the information, do something comparable by themselves so that people can have free therapy and not have to have the option exist.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm on that's what I'm working on right now.
That's tight.
So I'm working on right now. So that's the goal. That's the goal right now. And I hope, I'm just hoping that it doesn't get fucking.
Why would that ever get? It can't get influenced.
Yeah, but it's true.
It can't.
But I'm trying. What I'm trying to do is come up with a system to build a bridge for people to kind of like just use the internet for a thing that actually feels.
So you're trying to help the mental stability of the Reddit boys who are.
I'd like to, bro. Like I said, I'm not even mad, dude.
So all these dudes on Reddit, you're trying to help. You're basically Jane Goodall getting ripped apart by age.
I am, dude.
You're like, hold on, guys, I'm trying to help. And they're,
No, but it's I do. My heart's in the right place, man. It's just my heart's too big. When your heart's too big, it just gets kicked and punched all over, dude.
oh man.
But no, I was actually excited, so I figured out finally how to do it. Where I'm just going to release the thing. I'm going to do a thing where I do mock therapy sessions with comedians, where you can just make up fictitious things and go through it, so people can watch and see how a group is. But you would do it in obviously like an entertaining way. So pretty fun.
That's
Get
a good
people's
idea.
because they do when you go to school for this, they have mock therapy sessions that they're so fucking funny.
What type of things do they talk about?
It's just a guy being like, it's like they'll have a therapist trying to show people like in trainings. They'll be like, we'll do like a fake therapy session, and it'll be a guy like another like therapist or a therapist in training acting bad, be like, I just can't stand my wife. She gained weight. She doesn't do nothing around the house. Dude, it's so fucking
the most
funny.
basic fucking psychology possible.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, so that was my that was last night. I was like, it all clicked, and I was like,
It all clicked.
Thank God.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice when a plan comes together.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man. So that was the dude. It really is crazy to think about how much people freak themselves out over a thing that's not physically like a biological threat or something that's actually in their life. It's like people spend a good portion of their life trying to keep almost like mental ghosts at bay That if they were just to turn, instead of trying to fight them, just accept them, be like, yeah, that is something about me that kind of sucks, and be like, it's all right, buddy, come here. And you bring yourself all in together, and you stop trying to like control the little things, you know, and you can just move towards, you just think of what you actually want to do and just go do that. Because you're going to feel shitty no matter what. But if you try to control how shitty you feel, you'll definitely feel more shittier because you'll never get to do the things you kind of want to do. So, pretty sick.
Yeah, I've learned to kind of power through feeling shitty.
Yeah, you have
just
to.
do whatever yeah.
I used to fucking quit things so hard. I would feel shitty and be like, I would concoct this whole thing where I'm like, this clearly isn't for me. I got to get out of it.
Oh, yeah, I can quit the fuck out of things.
I mean, some things are good. That's the other thing, too.
Yeah.
There's some things are genuinely good. Like, you know, like I was definitely in a marriage that wasn't working for me overall. That was something I quit that I was
You gonna
like.
throw that under the bus, too?
What? My first marriage? That was genuinely my fault too, dude. Again, that was another thing. You would talk about like pre-imagined situations. It would be like not have sex for 3 days, and I'm like, I'm gonna be fucking celibate. Oh my god! And you start being like, you imagine if
being a fucking pussy brat is the gayest shit on earth.
It's
dude.
It's on, dude.
I was in that too, and the relationship I was in, I was just like, we never even have sex. It's like, dude, why would she? I was sitting there fucking just laying there playing video games. I didn't have a job. Good Lord.
Yeah, man. I did it. I shudder to think about that too.
Yeah.
Just the fact of like, same thing. I was just lousing around.
When's the last time she even gave me head?
Exactly.
It's like, dude,
I would like fart to the point where she was retching in bed and be like, we never have sex. I would never do anything. We'd go out to a nice dinner, and I had this thing where like I would finally get the bill, and like if we like argued at all, I'd instantly be like, why the fuck do we even go out and do anything then? So if we went out somewhere nice, I would instantly complain about how much it costs after doing it. So it would just completely If you take a girl to a nice dinner and you're like, we have to tighten our belts a little bit after that, you're just not getting pussy.
yeah.
You're like, I mean, I hope you're happy with that because I just have a stomach ache. I don't see why people pay all that money for expensive dinners because they just use too much butter. The food's too rich. I'm not used. And she would just be like, I'm not sucking this guy's dick.
Yeah, of course. So, how could you?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
But yeah,
it sucks to just think about the queen. My bae.
Yep.
Former baes I let go by being a fat bitch just laying around.
Well,
dude.
it didn't. That was the thing. I would sit there and I could sit there. There's a bunch of there's like bad stuff I could put on that person. Well, this is bad stuff
of course.
But it's like in reality, it always takes two to tango. First of all,
sure.
I mean, for sure. And then it's like I would sit there and be like in my head, I'm sitting there. I'm just a dude who like probably could just jerk off and forget about this, or just like figure out ways to like cultivate sex in a marriage. But I would just sit there and like, in my head, I'm in this imagined scenario where I just like become involuntarily celibate in a relationship, and then act as if that's the reality I'm inhabiting.
Yeah,
which are I start taking these wild, drastic actions that just fuck stuff up more because it's not based in reality. And the other person's just looking at you like, what's going on? And you're like, and you can't explain it because you're literally not acting in the reality around you, and you're also not like talking to the other person, having them be like, here's how I'm feeling. You're just being like, fucking never have sex. And
remember
they're just
when
like,
you
what?
used to fuck me?
Yeah.
God.
But you do that in your life in like millions of different arenas. So it's like, unless people can, there's an idea where you can have thoughts and you take them as reality, and even a self story. You can have a thing where you're like, I'm a nice guy. So then you do things that aren't nice, and then you have to.
Yeah, I'm like real nice.
You do things. Then when you do things that aren't nice, you have this thing where you deny that you actually did them, and you have to concoct things that say that you didn't do them, rather than just being like, I try to be a nice guy, but yeah, I'm kind of a dick sometimes. Sometimes I fuck up and do shit. Sometimes my fucking demons possess me.
Yeah, your
man.
demons are at your neck today.
I'm in that grip of my daemon all the time, dude. But
that's all right. You're getting out of it. I can see you getting out of it already just during this cast.
I know. You have to, dude. Yeah, I mean, you have to. You have to take your lumps, man. I can only imagine how our president feels. Imagine,
dude. I know.
Imagine
all day,
every
every day.
long.
The Reddit is actually just the entire country.
I mean, am I DJT right now? I mean, I guess you guys have put me in that position.
No, you're Hill Dog. I'm obviously DJT. Billy is definitely my not gay Pence.
He's Pence?
Yeah, he's definitely a jacked closeted.
He's not going to like that. Oh, sure, he's a jacked closeted.
Jacked closeted. Yeah,
that would tip this off. If Pence gets caught with like meth and gay prostitutes, that would definitely make this presidency complete.
Yeah.
That would honestly that would be like the perfect like at the end of the orchestra like dun, 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 of just Pence getting caught with a bunch of like hot young boys and meth.
That would rule.
And just having him being like,
Made mistakes. I left my wife down. I let down everyone around me. Just sucking dudes' dicks.
Pence is the perfect. He should always be vice president.
Yeah, I've never met. I mean, has there been a better vice president?
He is like a the cardboard cutouts from Home Alone.
Yes.
He is like a car. I swear,
Dude.
I want to see someone just go like that. I think he's 2-dimensional. I think if he were to push Pence, he would just go flat and fall over.
Pence is hilarious, dude. He's also. I don't think he's ever talked.
No.
Ever.
He'll come up every now and again. DJT will be like, all right, Pence. Like I think he
Yeah,
lets him
Pence,
kind of open
take
here and there.
over.
Or if like someone asks shit, they'll be like, all right, Pence is going to handle like the hard technical medical questions. Like, here, go ahead.
Yeah, then he gets him wrong, and Trump's like, he's an idiot. I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah, exactly, man.
Pence.
Pretty. Pence was a sick choice. I don't know where. Strategically, I don't know. I guess it's like it secured some weird block. I think it secured geezers because Pence is like a perfect geezer
Pence
candidate.
Pence is like, he looks like stability
True.
to geezers.
Yeah.
He looks like, I don't know, like an androgynous, like, I don't know. He's just a thing.
He is.
He's like an entity that looks like a politician, kind of.
He doesn't get any heat really. People will say like, "Oh, Pence is an asshole." They're always
Everyone
like,
always is just like SNL has a whole thing that's just like Pence is fucking gay.
Mm-hmm.
That's their insult on Pence. Like he's kind of gay, right?
really?
Yeah, for sure.
But no, Pence is hetero as hell.
Everybody just accuses Pence of being gay. Yeah, the fucking one thing Pence did that was sick was saying he won't go out to dinner with women.
Without his wife,
He won't hang out with
He
women.
needs his wife there to check him.
Yeah, it's actually a nice move, dude.
Dude, that's so
it's
fucking
a nice
sick.
move.
It's so sick to be like, look, I don't trust myself.
I might get pussy
I
right now.
might get head at this dinner.
I don't know what to tell you. I might get some head right now.
Damn, I wonder how his wife actually handles that. Pence like has like a golf shirt, sits back. He's like, his wife's like takes his arms down. He's like, sorry, babe.
Yeah, you're definitely more of a hill dog right now.
Yeah,
We need to get you a pantsuit
true. I need a futuristic.
and let those hips fill it out.
Yeah, man.
I apologize. That was over the line, dude. That
Nah,
was
dude,
OL.
that's the whole point. We're
Hips
having
are,
fun.
hips are OLs, dude.
No,
I'll leave
dude.
your hips out.
We're having fun, dude.
I'm just having so much fun. That's
No, I'm having
okay,
fun.
dude.
Having a good time, man. I'm just sad. I don't like to see people. Get
It
upset on
sucks.
the line,
It
man.
sucks,
does
dude.
suck. I'm
We have such a
sensitive.
nice, fun thing going on.
I know.
And when bad things happen, it sucks.
Yeah.
And especially when you go over my head and ruin everything.
No, I didn't go.
You
over
and
that.
yeah, you did. Me and Swells had no idea. I was communicating with my insiders. Swells
Oh man, yeah.
didn't go over my head at all. Just
No,
I didn't care.
I so sorry.
Don't
no,
shut
I'm
up,
not.
dude. You ever watch Last Chance U?
No.
I'm tired right now. I stayed up till 3 watching that.
Did you? I
Yeah.
was, dude. I'm a tired boy as well.
Last Chance U, new season came out.
What happened?
It's just the same thing that happens every single year.
Didn't their coach get fired for like?
No, it's different teams now. They've done a bunch of different teams.
Okay.
The first one was Mississippi. Then it was Independence, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
This one's Laney in Oakland.
Okay.
Oakland, yeah.
Got you.
Same thing happens every
What's
year.
going
They have
down?
a bunch of talented kids that are all like, "Man, fuck you, bitch ass coach. I'm out." And they quit every fucking game.
A lot of people take their helmet off and like. throw it.
Dude, the first game they're down 1 point at halftime, and it looks like they lost the Super Bowl. They're all like they're down 1 point at halftime, and they're like, "Man, fuck this!" Like, dude, Last Chance U teams, every single dude threatens to quit throughout the season, the whole season. They're all just like, "Man, I'm out. I quit. Fuck you."
It's too hard, coach.
It doesn't make sense. I've never been on a team once where somebody even mentioned like, "I think I'm gonna quit."
Yeah.
Other than me.
Do you think it's like just for TV?
No.
These dudes.
I've only
actually-
been on honky teams, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Except at college. But if you're playing like college, like at a decent level, like a higher level,
Yeah.
you can't say a word to a coach.
Yeah.
Like if you were like "fuck you, coach," they'd be like,
You're gone.
"Oh, pack your shit up,
You're done.
get the fuck out." Yeah, for sure.
Got you.
I mean, some guys are obviously talented enough to do that, and the coach would have to be like,
Fuck.
"Take a lap,
Yeah.
and then please stop being mean." But these Last Chance, like these are community college, junior colleges. So like kids are just like, Coach, you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you. And the coaches are retarded too. They'll be like, I'll beat your fucking ass, dude.
So fucking funny.
Yeah, it's
I want to try to walk on to a community college football team.
you would get wrecked, dude.
I'd get fucked, dude.
Some of these dudes are good, but you could technically, yes.
Nah,
No, yeah.
Someone coming straight out of like a competitive high school football program and like into college football, even at a community college level, would be pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah.
They would be nasty as fuck.
I'm second guessing whether I can beat Lemaire in basketball. I would get murdered. But there's one dude that's fucking sick.
Who?
Dior.
Has anyone made it to the majors or like
Oh
the
yeah.
NFL out of last
yeah,
chance?
yeah, a lot of them.
That's pretty sick.
This kid named Dior who fucking sleeps in his car and works at Wing Shack.
What?
Wingstop. He works at Wingstop and plays college football.
Damn.
And is the best player on the team. Fucking sick. Cool
He'll
story
get
to see.
signed.
He'll freak out.
You think so?
I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in. He's already having like chest pains from anxiety.
Fuck, man.
He's gonna die. You can't work at Wingstop and play college football
And sleep in your car.
and sleep in the backseat of
Why
an
don't-
SUV.
I mean, dude, that's why don't the coaches? That's like you think coaches live for that shit?
what?
Be like, come live with me, come live with
Yeah.
me, son.
Absolutely.
What kind of cars do you drive?
It's like an old SUV.
Gotcha.
So at least we were watching it, and Beezer was like, "Oh, at least it's an SUV." I was like, "What are you talking about, dude? He's got like
We
a
have we
knit
have lady-
Afghan."
So the place I used to live, there was this lady who lives in her car.
Yeah.
It's like a, I don't even know what it's. It might be like a crossover kind of car. It's like she has enough room like where she'll lay down during the day and she opens the door and just her legs are out of the car and she lays on her back and she's a big woman, man. She's huge.
Oh, she's
so
a hog
you walk by and there's just like it's like a hoarder but living in a car
with just her feet hanging out. Looks
with,
like
with
the
her legs hanging out.
Wicked Witch.
Yeah, dude, just hanging out of her car. So she used to, live, I guess, where we lived before, and then we moved, and now her car has almost followed us. Not like us, but like she's in our area now again, and people were complaining because I didn't know that she gets out and just shits like wherever. So people, did you ever see the Neighbors Next Door app?
No.
Dude, it's the funniest fucking thing. So there's this app. It's for people who like live in like different communities to go and like just talk like, hey, I saw a guy in like a white van near the playground, or like, hey, people will go on there and like complain about fireworks and shit. But there were people out there who were like, they're like, this lady, we have a homeless lady living out of her car, and people they just start complaining like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. And then people are out there sussing out dumps to be like, I saw a dump, basically, so much in like their language of being like, I'm pretty sure this dump was at ladies, and like they'll start like, dude, it's so fucking funny. Dude, Neighbors Next Door might be the premier crybaby platform.
That's crazy.
People come out and they're like, hey, what these fucking dogs? They'll like complain about like someone was write a post about dogs, but it's like specific to your area, or like some weird shit like
Damn,
that.
have you been hit with one?
I don't think so. No, I always pick up my dog poop, but yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, to be an actual person typing in that is pretty wild.
It's literally a subreddit for all of your neighbors to just all kind of complain, and then like people will go on and like fuck with people sometimes, and it is like
I'm just imagining who's on it. It's a subreddit for like people who lived in like hipster neighborhoods, so like Fishtown girlfriends
they have them out in the suburbs
and
now.
wives.
It
is
is.
what I'm thinking.
It's literally it's mostly like
hipster cool girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Cool girlfriends suck.
who are just like super chill.
Cool girlfriends in Fishtown, like, oh, I have tats, I wear a snow hat all the time,
Yeah.
but I'm still like a controlling bitch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm so cool. I love the Lumineers. Also, take the trash out right now, you pussy.
Yeah, I mean that stuff doesn't melt away. I mean you can't really. It's funny how people do think that you can kind of like completely get rid of all like hundreds of thousands of years of like evolution and like biological traits.
Just with a
just
couple
like,
arrow tattoos on your forearm.
Yeah, a couple of books and a couple of people on TV.
And be like, yeah, I just love
Well, I was thinking about that today.
cool
'cause
music and
there's
craft beers.
I see-
Also, you need to start working out. Just like, wait, what? Which one are you?
I'll see like dudes sitting with their girlfriends, and like the girlfriend would do like the no bra full side boob, and then it's like, because I was like wondering about this today. I was walking my dog, and I'm just like sitting there. Actually, I wasn't walking my dog. I was walking my baby. I'm like sitting there pushing the stroller, and I was like, hope she doesn't wear like super slutty stuff, because that's like an awkward conversation to have, especially 15 years from now, to be like, because it'll fully be like, don't try to control I can wear what I want, blah blah blah, and trying to explain like. No, like if you have like your tits or your ass out, there's guys who will just like, you'll attract the eyes of dudes who are just like, and they'll look at you and be like, oh my God, there's an ass. and they'll
Yeah.
they'll hang out with your ass, and they'll ignore your whole personality. And but then it's like I'll be coming up with guys like boyfriends who are like, no, Justin doesn't think like that, and it's like, yeah, he does. It's the same thing you're saying. Just because he dresses like a total fucking pussy and acts like a pussy, he's still a dude.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he saw your ass and was like, sweet, I'm gonna go hang out with
Saw that
ass.
heart-shaped hiney.
Yeah, dude. But it's like, again, so we'll see. Because I've seen. Do you ever see the things of like the dad being like, I don't tell what my daughter to wear, and it's like, all right, dude, you fucking weirdo.
He's just begging the stinky rapist.
I don't care that my daughter has sex, and it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
like,
I don't know.
cool.
I had a tough time because every once in a while, a girl I was seeing would go no bra, and I'd have to be like, "Oh, just so everyone's gonna see your tits today." It's just a guaranteed fight. It is such a horrible fight,
yeah.
but it's a tough one to avoid, dude. The part of me that's like, all right, just shut the fuck up. Who cares? I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It would
But
be.
the thing is, it's like trying to tell a woman, like, your tits are out. Do you understand the heat you're bringing?
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you're just insecure. You're being jealous. It's like, no. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But watch out.
It's also like you don't understand.
Everyone's gonna see your tits.
Well, you
And
also, it's like they don't see nipples through a shirt, and they're not like. Dude, imagine if a girl was like, I can see your nipples. Put on another undershirt. You'd be like, fuck you, dude. My nipples, like, it is kind of bullshit.
It's crazy.
Dude, I did.
I would never be like, I can see your nipples. Put on another.
But that's kind of the thing.
In my head, I'm just like, I would like look at her and be like, oh, your tits are out, huh?
Dude, I was in the supermarket with Brittany the other day. We saw this lady who was just, she was a big woman, had big, humongous tits, and had no bra on. And she was just like, she was so big where she like kind of like ice skates around. Like she was moving like this. And dude, it was just like these huge.
Sultry cans.
Exactly, dude. Just a huge fucking boob. And the nipples were just like, you could just see her boobs through her. Like you could just see them.
You like it, big old unit.
I'm pens. Whenever I see something like that, I go to Brittany. I'm like, yo, check that out. So I point it to her.
You point.
So she doesn't catch me looking at it. I go, yo, check that out. It's pretty sick.
It's a Snorlax.
Pretty sick move. Yeah, dude. But then we were peeling, man. This lady had something going on. There's something going on. And she had like a, what'd you call it? You and Bees are wagons yesterday?
Yeah, wagons.
Her boyfriend was a wagon, dude.
He was a fat wagon.
He was just fucking like walking behind.
Yeah, I think wagons is probably, first off, it's for your ass, but it's funny to just call someone a wagon.
I thought you guys were calling each other wagons. Which
Yes,
is so
no,
funny.
absolutely.
He's a wagon.
You're like, dude, I'm a fucking wagon right now, dude. Fat as fuck.
But so yesterday or 2 days ago, I did the yoga place I go to. Now just does it outside. So like you do it in the sun.
You did yoga outside
on the grass, dude. It's the best. It's my favorite thing right now. But so I'm there, and if you're a dude, you can take your shirt off. You get like the full sunlight and everything. And you're looking at girl. It's nice, dude. It really is. Otherwise, your shirt gets drenched in sweat and bend down, and it like comes over your head, and it's just like, just take this thing the fuck off.
Yeah.
That was another exercise in mindfulness of like doing yoga in the park, and then like my neighbors come by, and I'm just fucking like with my shirt off in the park. That's another thing too. That's self as context. You're like, I'm not a person who takes my shirt off in the park, even though, again, I have bitch hips, but it's nice.
You don't have bitch hips,
Getting
Matt.
sunlight. Getting sunlight on your entire body while doing yoga in the park is a nice.
You don't have bitch
It's a nice. They're going down, dude. I broke my
You don't.
PR. Broke my PR.
Nice. How fast did you run?
Huh?
How fast? How far? Excuse me.
Mile and a half.
That's fucking sick.
Mile and a half. 15 minutes, dude. Not
That's
bad.
terrible.
Hey, come on, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can beat you in running.
No, dude. We should have a long distance race. We were doing for real. My cardio sucks. Like we're definitely
We're comparable.
We're neck and neck.
I beat you in the one thing we did.
I'm not good at running, dude.
It's I beat you 50.
Well,
a
you
mile
started
and a half
restricting my
was-
activity. I started going too hard.
Well, you were cheating on the
I wasn't
app.
cheating on the app.
Yeah, you were. You were running when it says not to.
Dude, if I can run when it says not to, that's just
No, you just
athletic
run
prowess.
harder when it says to run.
I'll do that too.
Look, you lost. Just
I
let it
didn't,
go.
dude.
Reddit,
I didn't
fucking
live.
get this fucking trainer, dude.
But yeah, man, that was like I was doing it. I'm like, it's nice to get sunlight's really good for you to get. Like, I think you need to. They say in order to not be vitamin D deficient, you need to have like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like 60% of your
I have
body.
COVID.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. Do you get
No,
allergies?
it's just from cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
COVID. Apparently, cigarettes help from COVID. They say. Someone said that. I don't know. They were basically like people who smoke were less likely to have.
Yeah, they've
But
literally
again, I think they said people who smoke more likely to die.
definitely
from
more
COVID.
likely to die.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Think COVID doesn't hit like those black lungs you see in health class, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Scary around here. Let's get out of here. COVID it's just like a dude standing up for fatality, and the COVID's just like, ponk.
Yeah, just give
dead.
him a nice, easy one.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that was definitely nice, just doing that, and again, just being in a state where it's like, because you have to do the ohm too. So like in the beginning, you're like home, which again,
Dude, I can't
love.
I can't even do that by myself.
It's so fun
when I do fat guy yoga on YouTube.
You don't ohm?
No,
Why?
I just don't like it.
That's fusion with self as context, dude.
I don't know.
What's the thought? I mean, you might.
I don't
also
know exactly
Genuinely
what the
might
thought
not
is.
like it. You genuinely.
That's what I mean.
But why? So
I think I genuinely don't like it.
But the thing is, to sit with a bunch of people and all make noise at once, I think is like
It's usually fun. I agree.
I think it's something a part of being
Chance
human.
rule.
Exactly. It's
Chance.
something that's instinctually gratifying. To sit in unison, either with a drum. If we all sat there and right now, if we all had bongos and we're drumming, we'd be having a blast. But the thought enters that's kind of like, it's kind of gay. And then you're like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
But it's a grounding thing. If you take a group of people and make them kind of talk, sing, or move in unison, it instantly like brings people together as a unit. It's pretty crazy.
No, it is fun, but
again, it's one of those things where again, you're in the park, you're going, oh, I'm loving it. I'm sitting there being like, oh my god, dude, my voice is blending with all the other. I think it's the best thing in the world. But it's like to sit. Then there's a thought of like, Jesus Christ, I hope my neighbors don't walk by and see me doing this. Which again is like, why would you let that thing dictate the thing you know what I mean? Like, why would that thing dictate the thing you actually like to do? And how much of it does that dictate the things that you might, again, it's not saying everyone has to do the things that I'm into, but what are things you're inherently into that you maybe don't do because there's like these little like electrical fences around certain scenarios?
so yeah. Yeah, like Bill, like wants to kiss guys. But he knows it's not good. It will be perceived poorly by the community.
True. I don't know. Bill could come out as a strong gay alt-right leader. They do well.
Yeah.
They do pretty well.
They would.
If you're gay and alt-right, there's Douglas Murray did pretty well.
Milo. Tim Dillon.
TD. Dude, did you see the speaking of the new age online celebrity, dude, did you see Schultz's latest thing where he did the thing about like Donald Trump not going after Ghislaine Maxwell?
Oh, no, I didn't watch it.
Dude, so I'm watching it and this is just my theory, but I think that Hollywood now is transforming into people who are anti-Hollywood. The new Hollywood's going to be people who are anti-Hollywood, and it's going to. I think
You calling Schultz Hollywood?
anti-Hollywood. He's new. I think he's going to be Hollywood 2.0. Because I was watching him do his thing, and there's a lot of times it's like he does have that like strong, very kind of celebrity persona. So instantly, as people will be like, "Oh, fuck this," I'm watching that just being like, "What the fuck is this thing?" I was like, "This is pretty fucking funny." It was him doing calling out like Trump for not making fun of Ghislaine Maxwell, but I was just more so following the vibe of the thing where it's like this is a guy with a pretty decent sizable following who is sitting there being like kind of saying a lot of stuff he said like, dude, he used to be the man, he's saying all this shit and blah 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 blah, and why is he kind of putting his tail between his, why isn't he going after Ghislaine, blah 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 blah. But I'm watching.
I did see that.
I was kind of laughing. I was like, dude, I opened it up being just kind of like nega-fagging, just being like, what's this? And I watched it and I was like, that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, Schultz's videos are really good.
Yeah, man. So I was watching it and just being like, I think, and I'm just, I'm thinking vibes. I'm like, this will be, in my opinion, this is going to be the new paradigm of Hollywood. And I think all of this cancel culture stuff in about, I'll say 3 to 4 years will melt away, because I think there's money is getting closer to being like, oh, okay, let's just do this stuff now.
We'll see. Yeah,
I think so, man. I think I was watching him do that, and I was like, it's well produced, it's very funny, and I was like, it's not doing it has mass appeal without bending to the current popular regime.
Yeah, every one of those videos so far has been very good.
Yeah. It was pretty decent.
Which is funny because then you watch his podcast and it's like, man, what the fuck is up with those shoes, y'all? It's like, wait, where's that guy? And then you watch these videos, it's like the most poignant, well thought out, funny video.
I know. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, he's well, the funny thing too is like like if you pay attention to pop culture, that becomes the actual like. So like pop culture is just like the training wheels of like, when people are like 20 years old, what's cool for 20-year-olds eventually bleeds into discourse once they're 45 and 50 years old and like, being in positions to like run the country. So it's like, I'll be curious when, because this is like when people who are like 18 now or 45, it's going to be fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like looking about the shit they're into and stuff. They're going to like, everything is moving to the internet. I can't.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even a debate.
Yeah.
Like what? From like TV and movies?
Yeah.
That shit's it's already gone.
Exactly. So
for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy then. It's like, although, dude, I'll say there's a channel I'm a big fan of. I think it's called Docurama. If I just turn on my TV, for some reason my TV just comes up on this channel.
Really?
Dude, it's the fucking every time I turn it on, it's just like this horrific documentary about like it'll be about like a Swiss lady who like starved to death. It's just like the most fucked up shit. And then I put it on yesterday, and it was seniors ping pong, and I watched it for like an hour. Just
That's
being,
pretty
this
nice.
is fucking awesome. It was like championship level seniors ping pong. Like they would play and like get in a wheelchair and wheel out, and it's like this is fucking crazy.
That's fun.
I might be into senior sports, dude. I think I found my sport calling.
Really?
Seniors ping pong might be my fucking dude. I was watching it like, holy fuck.
Were they good? They're probably pretty good.
They were slamming, dude. They were,
Really?
I mean, dude, if some like 24-year-old Japanese prodigy would have eaten them alive, but like, dude, they were like 85, 90 years old.
Fuck, that's what it is. I was talking on the Twitch. I was playing on Beezer's Twitch last night, and somebody was asking what sports Japanese people were good at.
Pong.
Baseball. They're nasty at baseball.
Yeah.
But I guess ping pong. Do they play? I think that's more Chinese.
Chinese play. I think Japanese play ping pong too, dude. I think they're probably pretty nasty. Just fucking slice the ball in half. No, I think the Chinese are definitely ping pong down.
We don't say that anymore.
What, the Chinese?
Yeah, the Chinese.
China. I mean, if you hit a hard triple E on it, you can say Chinese.
The Chinese.
Say just a Chinese. But dude, I think you can say the Chinese.
I don't think. But fuck it. It's funny. That's why we're saying. It is funny.
It is funny that you're like,
Chinese.
you're like, you can't say that. I'm like, what did I say? Like the Chinese?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot. That is funny. You can't say that. You can't say Chinese.
Peculiar.
It is.
Peculiar.
Lemaire, are you Jewish?
No.
Lemaire, when are you going to admit that you are actually a Jew?
I'm not though.
Don't you think you're one of the true Hebrews?
What'd you say?
Aren't you one of the true Israelites?
I'm a son of God. I'm a Jesus man, not a Hebrew.
Yeah,
guy.
but that doesn't mean you weren't one of the true Israelites.
Exactly.
The true Hebrew.
Are you guys trying to convert me?
No, I just want you to claim your
this
birthright. Dude.
Show would be a lot better if you were a full-on black Israelite.
I'm a black Israelite now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give us some takes.
The 5%ers, right?
Yeah.
Give us some important information. What would you yell if you saw me and Matt standing there?
Oh, look there, two Yakubian devils walking by.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
We're going to beat your ass, you son of a bitch.
What's Yakubian?
Yakubian, like it's like he's like the first white, right?
Oh, okay, so you know the stuff. You've read the literature.
Wait.
I know a
You've
little
studied
bit.
under the Honorable Dr. Nick Cannon. The Honorable Prophet, Dr. Nick Cannon.
Fuck, I think it was my friend Jared sent me a video of, damn, probably shouldn't have named him on this vid. This dude wore a Black Lives Matter shirt and like I guess the Klan's got a stronghold in this town in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And this dude just stood on this road wearing a Black Lives Matter billboard and filmed it. And dude, everybody stopped by and said something. Every single car. Like, I thought maybe he'd get like a couple comments.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody that drove by was like, like, dude. They would drive by and be like, well, you're white, you fucking stupid bitch. Fuck you. And just
Oh, it was a
drive
white
off.
guy.
I guess he was white. Yeah, they yelled at him that he was white several times.
Gotcha.
Everybody stopped and said something. It was so fucking funny.
It's kind of funny, actually.
It was really funny because these dudes are just really fucking like, they think they're trying to reason with. They're like, this is all bullshit, dude. Black Lives Matter is propaganda. It's bullshit. It would drive away. And I was like, damn, that's something I like sometimes think. Gotta get rid of that.
Well, that's funny.
But that dude might have been hitting the truth. Maybe one of the dudes leaving the Walmart harassing a dude wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt did know what was up. You know?
What, saying like it's propaganda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the idea of hashtags are the strange, how they bleed into discourse where it's like, hashtag this,
Yeah.
and it's all of a sudden like, That's an idea. That's like a worked out, nuanced idea. There's no like debate. It's just like Black Lives Matter, and it's like, okay, that's cool. It's like, but what is the So you can have that. And it's like the fucking pro-life shit. It's like you can have that. It's like, well, what is the organization doing as a whole?
Of course.
It's like, where's the money? Where's
Are you not pro-life? It's like, no, I'm definitely pro-life.
Well,
but
as soon as
what's
you
going on?
question the money, like, where's the money? You see shit about the money about like that was the Vote Blue or Act Blue thing.
Yeah.
It was like there's a clause allegedly again because we're in an information war right now. But it's like apparently there's a clause in that organization where like if you use Act Blue as your vehicle for moving money
After
like,
X amount of days,
60 days,
Yeah.
it goes in. So people were saying like they checked the donations and they even reported saying we got over, I don't know what it is. Just say for the sake of easiness, $10 million in 2 days. How did you allocate that $10 million? And did you allocate it $10 million within 60 days? And if so, what did you spend that on? And the whole reason is that you can, as the Democrats, you could have that funneling money into it. And it's like after 60 days, it's like, you spend, pay a couple salaries.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do with $10 million and show us what you did? Or did it go to the Democratic Party? And is the Democratic Party using that to funnel money? That's a legitimate question.
Now imagine screaming that driving past some dude holding a sign.
Yeah, you just voice
It's so funny,
up.
dude. It's so funny watching
Exactly.
these dudes be like, "Hey, mother, you're white." Driving away, dude. It's so good.
I mean, it is, and that's the other thing too. You want to talk about people like again, you're driving. Some guy has a piece of wood on him with words on it, and you drive and you go like,
Yeah.
you're wet, and it's like again, you're acting out of. That's not present moment behavior. You're acting out of a perceived nightmare and slight.
Well, also think how hard these dudes have been propagandized.
Yeah.
That they're sitting there, they fucking crush Fox News all day, and then they're like, "Holy shit, it's here!
True.
It's finally come down to whatever town in Arkansas they were in."
Yeah.
That's got to be like, holy shit, I've told everybody I would shove it up those guys' ass if I
True.
saw them, dude. I got to do it.
And some guy nervously comes up. He's like, "You're white."
You're actually white. You know something, man? You're actually white.
Oh God, I said it.
Yeah, those. But again, there's also a very funny trend in this country of filming retarded white people and being like, look how racist white people are.
Yeah.
And it's just like some fucking cracked out old lady saying the N-word at a 7-Eleven, and it's like.
But can't we say that's how the media has been with black people? Look how aggressive they are. I'm gonna sit back.
Yeah, they did that in the 90s for 10 years.
Yeah, and it wasn't great.
Huh?
They still do it now.
Where?
Not like now, but like within the past like 5 years, like black people have still been like portrayed as aggressive.
Black people have been portrayed as aggressive?
Yeah.
Or have they been portrayed as too weak and effeminate? Which one is it, Lemaire?
Whoa.
Which one do you believe it is?
I said the first one.
You think the first one?
Wait, okay. Let me sit back. You call me. I'll sit back. Wait. I don't know
Well,
what
dude, the news.
No, I thought you said like they were trying to like emasculate black men.
No, on TV.
Yeah.
On TV, like in entertainment.
Lemaire, would you put on the dress?
No. Yeah.
But so you're like, I don't know. Every time I see like a video of like a group of black dudes beating the shit out of a white person, it's usually like, can't believe they said the N-word. You know?
Yeah, so
It's
you're
usually
proving-
like before this video they said the N-word.
But, like, you're-
what an idiot! They deserved this ass beating. That tends to be the videos now.
That's
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, they flipped the switch. In the 90s, the news was like just like they're doing like, they're always trying to convince the population they're under threat. So like right now the news are watching the demographics emerge and they're being like, all right, before the news was just serving white people. So like white people are under threat from ISIS, this, that, and black people are committing crime, especially in the early 90s because there was like neighborhoods that were like completely fucked up and insane. And you just ran clips and you're like, black people are doing this, black people are doing this,
Yeah.
be scared of black people, be scared of black people. And then now it's like they shifted the winds and they're like, oh wait, these formerly minority populations are expanding, so let's kind of serve them and convince them they're actually under siege by white people.
Actually, also, I'm sorry to cut you off
They
here.
switched it around.
Did you just all lives matter me?
No, I wasn't
You
sure
definitely
about
all
that.
lives matter
No,
to
it
me.
wasn't all lives matter.
I was looking. My house is on fire, dude. Don't worry about your house. You all lives matter to me. I was like, they're filming retarded white people saying racist shit, and you're like, well, black people do that too. No, don't worry about we're the ones getting crushed right now.
That's fair.
You all lives matter to me, dude.
Yeah, what was your point? It's like I don't think anyone would deny the media portrayed black people as aggressive.
Yeah,
And dude, right now
They do for sure.
they did forever.
My point was, it's your turn.
No,
No, we're not doing the turn shit.
Lemaire, you can't fix a problem using the same kind of thinking that created it. Albert Einstein. You can't do it, dude. You can't. This is what they're doing.
But didn't he make 2 nuclear bombs?
No.
I mean, Lemaire, if people made a nuclear bomb from the podcast, it wouldn't be our fault. It's just we fucking figured it out.
Yeah.
But like you said, you can't fix your problem by doing the same problem that created it. And he
Using
made
the same
2
type of
nuclear-
thinking.
He created 2 nuclear bombs.
Did he create 2 nuclear bombs, Lemaire?
He defected from Germany to come to America to give us the secrets of the nuclear bombs.
That's you got that history a little, but yeah, you're close. Did he create bombs? So yeah, technically he did end the war with Japan by.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean he came up with the science. I think.
Well, maybe he regretted
I
it,
don't know.
Lemaire. Maybe people used his science and he regretted it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know something about that. Well, that's taking it to another level.
Yeah.
The whole idea, and all I heard. Well, now it's your turn. It's like, no, it's not. It's not a matter of turns. Like, yeah, whatever. Like,
No.
what do you want us to sit there for 10 years and watch the news? Is bullshit. It was bullshit
Yeah.
back then when it was doing it. Still bullshit.
Yeah.
But now it's bullshit that some people are like, ooh, I kind of like this version of it.
Yeah.
And it's, you
You're
do whatever
right.
you want. I don't really care.
That was a pretty bitch ass answer.
What was? Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sounded like a white chick.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to white chickdom.
Well,
Not very black Israelite of you.
it's a fair thing to be like, now you see, and it's like, all right, turn it off now. I see. Turn it off.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
fucking like it. All right?
I get it. It's not a fun game. Turn that off.
I mean, there was a period of TV where, like, any time a black dude was on it, it'd be like, "What's up, motherfucker?" It's like, you had to be for years being like, "God fucking
Yeah.
damn it, man." But yeah,
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still breaking some of those out.
Yeah,
Like I saw it's also like I don't know, I'm not saying Snoop is bad.
Mm-hmm.
But like anytime you toss like Snoop on TV or he like first off he's in the NHL game for some reason. He just comes up to the booth.
Really?
He's like, "What's cracking, Dizzle? Oh, Bizzle." It's just like, dude, this must be so many white kids' first interactions with a black dude. And it's just a guy dressed like he sells candy in the future. Like just some fucking retarded guy walking around like, "Oh, Bizzle, Bizzle." It's like, and then they have a show now on Vice that's just 2 Chainz going around. Basically, they're just filming his reaction to things.
really.
It's just 2 Chainz being like, "How did you get so much money?" He's literally just a retarded guy. I mean, no, 2 Chainz is actually pretty smart, but the character he plays
Yeah.
is not.
I'm a big fan of T-Pain's School of Business. I think that's also on docudrama. It's like if I turn on my TV, there's these weird like internet channels that come on and teach 2 Chainz not 2 Chainz. T-Pain's School of Business is so fucking funny. It's just him. It's just diners, drive-ins, and dives. It's just
Guy
T-Pain.
Fieri with
yeah, just
T-Pain?
T-Pain, just being like same thing. Like, how'd you start this business? And like, I did this. He's like, man,
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. It's just him eating things. And
But
being
we
like,
should complain about the whites. We should be worried about like Guy Fieri being out there being like, "We're not that white."
Hill.
Like, I mean, the same way they put like black dudes on TV and be like, "All right, slow down." Like, exactly your point. Like, if white people should be like, "We're not all that white."
Yeah.
Like Guy Fieri's on TV, like, "Whoa, this sauce is gangsta."
Yeah.
It's like, all right, get him the fuck out of here.
True. No, that's true. Well, there's also the problem is a lot of this stuff. Then the media narrative has been guided by like super elite whites. So it's like you have again the invisible knapsack of white privilege was written by Peggy McIntosh. Dude, if you actually read that document that this shit's based off of, she had things in there like, well, yeah, I'm white, so if I write a thing, it's going to get published, and it's like, no, dude, you're elite. Her grade school to this day costs $30,000 a year to go to. Her grade school. It was like a boarding school. So she was kind of like, being white is easy. And it's like, you have a couple points there, but you're also in like the 0.1%. So she's conflating being white with like having like a 5th generation like lawyer, professional class father with like your dad's dad was on a trust fund. And that's the kind of, that's the thing that gets kind of put off and stuff. But yeah, that's the people who are perpetuating this. Cause I think there's people who are like thought leaders in these industries who are like, probably had them for sure. Had slaves.
Had him.
Yeah, man, dude. If you're on a trust fund for 3 generations, most likely
Fucking absolutely.
someone either had slaves or like didn't have slaves, but like bought stuff directly. Like
had him, dude. Had
call a
him.
guy and be like,
100%
"Would
had
you
him.
get your slaves in order so you can fill these things?" Like
Had him.
that's how those dudes made.
Yes.
If you have generational wealth from that age,
Yes.
you most likely either again had slaves who were very slave adjacent, where you're like, your boy had slaves, and you're kind of like, yo, fucking hook me up.
Leo, let me get some chores.
But so you have these people now who are like, oh shit, and like they're in reality, if that's the case, and dude, that's the thing too with the Oscars and all that shit. These people, we need to do this. It's like, dude, you have like $25 million at your disposal.
Yeah,
you could easily live off of $2 million. If you mean this shit, fucking give up half of that. If you're all about this, give up half of that, dude. There's like there's NYU professors who are like, oh, we're communists. It's like, you're a communist professor who makes $250,000 a year. It's like, and also
they have
sells
answers
books.
for that.
Well, they're like, well, this is the system.
Yeah.
It's like,
they
that's
have
cool.
answers.
But how do you share? If I broke down your financials, how do you use your resources? Do you use them in a communistic fashion? Because you're perfectly free to do so. So it's one of those things that's like, I think it'd be sick if everyone made a couple million or like, all right, I'm cool, and just like took the rest of their money and just did stuff with it. But
Yeah, like
again,
Bill and Melinda.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that.
That really blows if he's actually.
That would suck. That would.
Which seems way more likely.
Well, this is the thing.
I don't know, dude.
It's possible. It is totally possible. And people don't want to hear this because again, I watched that one documentary. It was a part of it of who the hell is that guy? I don't know. I can't. He's a big conspiracy guy. Corbett, the Corbett report, not Corbett. Corbett. Yeah. And he was like doing. I think I talked about this before. He was showing his financials and being like, "Look how much his wealth grew as the time he unleashed all of his like disease stuff." And if you just check his stock, he owns Microsoft stock, and you look at his shares, it's like, wow, that guy should have even more than that. But then you get into this sick and twisted realm of $1 trillion markets, man.
It's $1 trillion industry.
Trillions of dollars are at stake to be like, who gets to say, imagine this vaccine. Imagine if people don't really know, but it's like, imagine if you could make trillions of dollars by being like, you had the data and you're like, all right, 4 people get to sell them. We're all going to divvy up a pie of like, a couple trillion. And it's like, dude, this shit's kind of over anyway. This shit's like ending. So we'll give people a thing. And, like the flu shot. I never got a flu shot and been like, whew, thank God I got that flu shot. So you're going to give a thing, more or less make people take it around. There's countries you could sell to where for sure they'll make the entire population take it. America, I think they'll heavily shame people into taking it. And I don't know if they'll actually require it yet. But it's like, I don't know. You get a guy who's in charge of that, and it's like there could be serious foul play.
Oh, for sure, dude. That's you could take over a lot of the world.
Yeah,
with that.
Well,
type
it's
thing.
just
It opens a lot of That's a pretty big.
I mean, dude, imagine how competitive stand-up comedy is. Now apply that to $1 trillion market where like people have big time money, big time resources. It's the same people, man. I mean, it's the same kind of people. It's just they're in a different arena.
Yeah.
And it's brought to you by people who basically hook the whole country on heroin. And now all of a sudden they're calling timeout and they're going to save us all from a disease with a vaccine that we all kind of have to take.
You brought me back. You brought me back to the good side. Fuck Bill Gates.
Well, I'm
dude.
saying I don't know. It would be horrific if he actually was. But again, it's like apparently he is doing shit that's weird. And the thing they say that's, again, sometimes I guess maybe he was on thing one day. Now he's like heavily into controlling the population. Like he's on record been like, we have too many people. So, but he's also wants to cure disease. And it's like, again, that's a legitimate concern. We have too many people. And now he's like, well, no, maybe he just wants to cure disease now. Who knows? But like, and apparently, again, I don't know this for a fact, but his dad, I think, or grandfather was like big into eugenics.
Yeah.
Of being like
I
sterilizing.
heard that on War Mode.
Sterilizing people and like, there are people.
I was driving listening to War Mode on the way to Cleveland with Beezer actually. And it was like, they'd say shit where I'd just be like I just remember like coming in and out of listening to it and hearing like Bill and Melinda. There's pictures of Bill's father with Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
They're elites, bro. It's like, wait, his dad snapped a picture with Barbara Walters?
Well, that is the, and that's the thing too, man. Like you get into all like the weird people's thing of like transferring power to like other people, like to like, you do it and good people look at people and they're like, oh my God, they're the best. And you transfer them into like deity status and you have other people, you transfer them into like negative, like total demon status. And it's just kind of like.
Where do you think you lie these days?
Demon status.
You think you've been
totally,
transferred? You basically are living Bill Gates.
Basically,
Bill Gates was the man coming up He was fun. Everybody was like, "Look at this goofy dork." And then in the last like 5 years, everyone's like, "Evil piece of shit, motherfucker."
Well, here's the thing too. Did you see the documentary?
Not you weren't a goofy dork, but
Oh,
I'm
no.
saying he was likable, and then now he betrayed everybody.
Of course, but dude, true, and I am gay. I'm full of Gates, full Hill Dog. I take responsibility, dude. That's the thing. I take
No,
full
dude.
responsibility.
No.
I'm fucking Gates and I'm Hill Dog.
You're not Gates and Hill Dog, dude.
No, I'm not. But well,
You're Hill Gates.
look, there are parts of us that we have in common with Bill Gates. There's parts of us that we deny. We say like, oh no, I don't.
I could never be like
that's not
that.
part of me. I can never go and like circumcise everybody in Africa. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
weird
yeah.
shit. He did an interview where it was just he was running down the facts about like the side effects of the vaccines, and they're like, have there been? He's like, no. There's been. They've caused okay, so they put some people in severe pain and they blah 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 blah. But and people are just kind of like, fuck you, dude. Like I want to see you take it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he like they asked him about the side effects, and it's like you're watching a guy on live TV. I don't understand why he is the mouthpiece for like our defense against viruses. It is kind of strange that like people are like, why is Trump even talking about this? It's like maybe Bill Gates studied viruses more, but it is strange that he's not a doctor and talking about this. Like he's just like, we have it, we're good, and it's like, why are you mouthpiecing this? It is kind of weird that he is doing it, but again, look, you're not gonna get whatever net neutrality was. I don't even know what it is. They dunked on us. Everyone was like, I don't want that. You shouldn't want that either. And I was like, what is this again? They're all of a sudden like, oh, we passed net neutrality. They're going to do this shit.
Yeah.
They're going to do it unless people actually organize into some sort of thing that's not like a bunch of retarded people taking like TVs and doing bullshit until people come in and are like, or actually immerse themselves in the literature around this, and rather than being like, what is this? Someone's going to make me get a needle? I hate needles. Therefore, blah, 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 I hate all you guys too. It's like a really super simplistic way of thinking. But I don't know. I'm not getting the fucking. I'm not getting that. All of that to say this. I'm not fucking getting the vaccine.
I think immersing yourself in literature though can also not really be helpful.
Dude, you'll end up with.
You can immerse yourself in whatever literature you want.
Exactly.
And end up, being like a anti-vax mom.
You could, but the problem is, so then this is the other part too. You'd have to, so in order to understand like the quote, when people say, I looked at the scientific literature, you have to have like a PhD level understanding of statistics, where you can look at a study and it can tell you like, oh, this thing worked out. But if you can't like look at the validity of like, oh, and we use like the Kruger method thing of a dual feedback. They like have these numbers and they have machines to like make sense of the numbers. And if you don't understand that math, you can't really determine the validity of most studies. I mean, you can say like, oh, if we had a sample size of 3 people, you can say, oh, that's bullshit. But yeah, people being like, oh, I read a study. It's like, there's hundreds of studies, and it's like, what were the, how did they do it? How did they select people? Like you're saying, it's right. You're right, because you could read all of them and end up with the fact that the literature disagrees too. So really, all you have is your experience. So it's like you have to just make a thing off your experience. But it does feel good to like boogeyman people out. And again, it's like the other part too is like, I'm not taking that fucking vaccine, man. I'm not. The 30%. They polled people. I think 30% of people were like, no chance. I'm taking it. And another like 25 were like, I'm not sure.
I'm in that 25. I'm gonna let some other people take it for a while.
I think that's what everyone's planning on.
Well,
first of all,
but I don't know, because I've blindly taken every other vaccine.
when's the last time you got a vax though?
I have no fucking.
If you went
idea.
to the dude, when we had Maya, they were like, you need to get this, you need to get that, you need to get this, and it's like, I'm cool. I got like one of them. I got like the one just because
you.
Like, yeah.
You need
I
to
have
get
to
it.
like
Yeah.
you have to get all these other ones.
For like foot and mouth and shit.
Well,
all
it's
these
crazy
weird
shit.
shit babies get.
And it's like, well, they wanted me to get a flu
Roman,
shot.
they get like Legionnaire's disease and all this.
Yeah, they wanted me to get a flu shot, and it was like, I think I got the flu shot just because I was there with Brittany. And Brittany's like, you're not gonna do it for her. And I'm like, I'll get the flu shot. Then they hit me with another one. I was like, I'm not getting
good
another
invitation.
One. What?
And my wife was like, "You know, you get never."
I mean, she's probably pretty reasonable.
Of course.
But they started hitting me.
Do you
with
think she was?
I think she's being reasonable. It's like, just get the
Yes,
flu
I
shot.
agree,
I went
too.
in and got it. I was like, whatever. But
Yeah.
again, it's like, I don't understand what the flu shot
It's a
is.
tough time to take a stand on vaccines.
It's
And
not
your
a,
wife's like, "Will you get the shot?" And you're like, "Have you looked into Bill Gates?
I know.
Have you looked into Bill Gates?" You just got to fight
Or to
in
be
the
at the
hospital. And be like, well,
pediatrician.
I haven't really, but I've heard people say stuff about him.
Dude, if the pediatrician I go to, if I were to start being like, well, is there any side effects? This lady would be like, are you fucking serious? She would snap on me.
Yeah.
But then there's people who are
I'll
like,
tell you what the side effect of not taking it is. Smallpox.
But then they say with vaccines, if you don't have enough people taking it, they're kind of pointless. Because if you can't get enough people, again, I could be totally wrong. Me and Bill Gates are just amateurs here.
Do you know how they used to inoculate people?
How?
They used to, so if there was like a pox or a measles outbreak, like a pox outbreak, they would put a guy in a cart who had it
Yeah.
and bring him house to house to people who agreed to inoculate. Cut a piece of him off, cut you open and put it in you.
Oh,
Be like, hopefully you live. That's how people used to get inoculated.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, yeah. So this dude was just suffering in the back of a wagon all day.
Oh, and they was cutting him
They'd
apart.
be like, bless you. Some priest would be cutting him up. Yeah. Pretty rough.
That's how vaccines
Saw
started.
that in John Adams, so it has to be true.
It sounds about right.
Definitely seems historically accurate.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a fun one to watch.
So
The guy-
they would cut it
like cut
take
off
pieces
one of
it.
his fucking scabs, cut your arm open, put it in you. Yeah, and then they would just get horrible smallpox.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just like take your chances of whether or not you get it? Because you're definitely gonna.
I don't know.
Or is that like was that taken as like a weakened version of it?
I guess it was a weakened version, like while he was dying of it. I don't know.
Ugh.
Seemed like they were like, yeah, you're probably gonna like. There's a chance you could die if you take this.
Yeah.
And John Adams' daughter almost did die.
There
from
is a good chance that if you have like if you're in the elite like super elites of like you have billions and billions and billions of dollars, there is a good chance there's a bunch of people who are like we got too many people here, we got to do something about this, and they're just slowly depopulate. Well, also I heard depopulation kind of can happen itself with the fact that like people are just having less kids in like 2 generations, like
Well,
boomers die off.
here,
True, yeah.
India and Africa and China and all that.
Well, China, you still can get penalized for having too many. You can only have 2. I think you can only have 2 in China unless you pay. I think you have to be able to pay extra. If you don't pay extra, they'll force you. They'll like sterilize you.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
I
do it
don't
to
know
the
if that's
Uyghurs.
still-
They force sterilization
Yeah.
of Uyghurs. If you're a Uyghur in China and you have more than 2 kids, like
You get
you
chemically
get in trouble.
castrated?
Yeah, they sterilize you.
Damn, that does sound like a
China's-
Uyghur's rap album.
Chemical castration.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like something a white like ICP Uyghur would like.
What?
Chemical castration spelled with like K's.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll be again. I don't think I was just at a friend's house recently, and he was just kept like bringing shit up like that. He'd be like, "What do you guys think about the vaccine?" It's like his mom's birthday. It's so funny. And people are like, "Well," and people just like, most people were like, same thing. Everyone's like, "I'll let other people," but they're going to make other people take that first. They're already in the. I think they've already given it to animals, and the 3rd phase they're going to do is human trials. So we're going to test this out on poor people, basically. So we'll get like, do you ever meet people who do like medical trials?
Yeah,
It's usually like heroin addicts. They're heroin addicts looking for like, dude. I knew someone who would like come to me with like skin patches all the time. Like, what's that? He's like, oh, some dude paid me $200 to wear this for a week, and it's like, what is it? He's like, I don't know, some shit they're testing out. And it's like,
yeah.
all right, dude.
It's
So
like
we're gonna-
birth control. They're like, does it hurt men? I don't know.
I don't know.
Strap it to a crackhead, see what happens.
I'm telling you, man. That's what they do. They find people
Yeah.
who need money to the point where they're like, fuck it, I'll take this thing. They test it on them. They see what happens. And right now, they said they're at the phase where like, he's like, yeah, some people are having extremely painful reactions, but we're getting there. He's like, eh. But he was saying there wasn't any serious like life-threatening complications yet. So I was like, dude, I'm not fucking taking that thing.
Yeah,
I'm just not.
you should take it as
My-
repentance.
My mom hit me with the funniest fucking logic. I was talking to her yesterday, and she was like, yeah, I saw a homeless guy outside CVS, and he was like coughing and stuff, and I was just like kind of nervous, but she was like, but then again, like if this was really that bad, wouldn't all the homeless people be dead? Like, I guess.
Lemaire, you like that one?
I was like, I guess, yeah, that's fair. That's how we know it's safe to come out when there's just no homeless people left.
They are out, especially in Cleveland, dude.
Oh,
In Cleveland,
really?
they were out.
Really?
Cleveland had a fucking strong amount of bums, dude.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I was surprised, yeah.
That is surprising.
Cleveland was a nice city, actually, in the small area that I was in. But the bums were there.
throws
San
me off.
Francisco has the worst.
San Francisco might have the most bums I've ever seen in my
That
life.
sucked. From
Yeah.
walking just to the venue to do a show from the
Yeah.
hotel was just like 10 different bums.
They're bum to non-bum.
And they're
It might
aggressive.
be like 1 bum to 4 people. They're aggressive as fuck because there's so
Yeah.
many. They're competitive. There's so many bums. They got to step up. I told you about the dude when I was in San Francisco. Had a cardboard box with a robot face chumped, and he would just go, "Give me money, rom rom rom." I need it. You put $1, and he'd be like, "Rom rom rom."
Yeah, they were good. They were inventive as far as being funny. Damn,
They have
I
to.
remember the bums when I was in like 5th grade.
Where?
I went our third grade. We went to California as a family.
Did you really?
Yeah, the Gillis family went California way. That was like the only vacation we ever took. I think Phil had work out there.
Okay, so you guys went out and chilled.
Yeah, but we went to San Francisco, and I remember that was the first time I really saw bums ever.
You were like,
They were doing like the robot standing on boxes, and I was like, these guys are awesome. These guys fucking rule. You know.
yeah, Barbados right now is doing a thing where they're trying to. I think a lot like the Caribbean countries are trying to say like, trying to entice American and other, there's people, I guess, economies who like have money still. You can get a weird citizenship there where you're able to live there for a year and just like work like that way. If you're working remotely, you can just go to Barbados, get like a cheap apartment, and just chill. They're at like 40% unemployment right now, so they're like
Really?
begging people just to go work remotely from Barbados.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, man, I know.
We should ship the cast, dude.
I know, dude.
That's salt life. You can't come there. Unless this audio works. If this audio works for the first
Come to
time, you
Barbados.
can come to Barbados.
you could just
that's
move- you could
that's
just-
what's on the line for you right now.
You can move there for like 6 months, and they won't bother you with visas or anything. But they said they don't want any trash. I think they said they want garbage, trash people. You need to have a college degree. Like they say that you need to have like a job, college degree. They're like, we want the best that we can get. So I think they literally said, I was reading this in the article. They're like, we don't want like shitty people coming here. Like you have to like submit.
Good for them.
Am I sick enough for Barbados? And like, yeah, you come in.
Yeah, get in here.
Get in here, dude.
You went to Westchester? Sick. Come on, give me some.
Yeah, but it's so funny for them to be like, nah, you're a piece of shit. You can't come in.
Damn, if you're not even good enough to be on it, they're like, we're throwing bodies at our unemployment problem.
Yeah,
They know people are coming down to chill, dude.
for sure.
It's a chill sesh. No one's going to Barbados to be like, I got to prove my worth down here to
You
this.
just go have Zoom meetings on the beach and like do your thing, and then
It's a sick move to actually have the palm tree and beach behind you.
that's what they said.
Instead of the green screen?
They said ditch the green screen, dude. You can actually have a real.
Man,
beach
look at
meeting.
that. I thought of that. Just like the fucking dork who came up with that in the pitch meeting. Me and that dork are on the same level. Where are we at time-wise, Lemaire? I got to kill myself.
Hour 15.
Wow.
It's good. It's a good emergency cast.
It was a good emergency cast. We tried to film it yesterday. I was Mr. Cool, dude.
You were hungover.
I was hungover, man.
Mr. Cool.
Trying to hang. I was talking to everybody, high-fiving.
Well, that was when you did
Mr.
this
Cool.
Legion of Skanks podcast.
Yeah.
So you were
I
hanging-
missed
you-
all my friends. Got to see all my friends from
Yep.
New York.
Got drunk.
Mr. Cool, dude. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yesterday was fun. Yesterday's Patreon, I think it was.
Yesterday's Patreon, I think, might have sucked.
I think it was fun. I had a
But
good time.
I was
Talking to
worried for
Beezer
you.
about-
I was worried for you.
Hey,
And
man.
even addressing the Reddit is
you're
playing with very dangerous.
Well, the problem is I can't have a thing on my mind and then have a conversation.
exactly, of
without,
course.
It makes it so fucking. My face the whole time is like.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm just like,
yeah. I do the exact same thing.
But
yes.
yeah, man. Yeah, I won harmony there. I hope everyone can.
I hope you guys can all forgive Hill Gates, a.k.a. Matt McCusker,
I know. Really, just forgive me, bro.
for Benghazi,
Take me
dude.
back, dude. Take me
Jake
back.
Ghazi. Take him back, dude. If you take him back, we'll release the emails.
Yeah. We'll release all the emails. Just be like, sweet.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Oh, I had to cancel Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
I was supposed to go to Minnesota. I had to reschedule that. I think they rescheduled it just to September, though. So that's good. But yeah, I had to reschedule that.
Nice.
It's a bummer.
Minnesota would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's Minnesota. That's like
Minneapolis.
yeah, blowing up stuff and stuff.
I don't know if they're
Slash peaceful.
still getting
Slash
wild.
peaceful.
I was going to have a peaceful time
Yeah, slash
in
peaceful.
the Mall of America.
True.
Oh,
What?
August 22nd. Let me check this. We're doing a live podcast, dude.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Let me see. August. Yeah, I believe it's August 22nd at McGooby's Joke House. I'm doing me and Matt
Yep.
Friday and Saturday. Maybe Thursday. We got to figure that out. But the 21st and 22nd, McGooby's. We're doing shows. We're doing stand up. Matt's gonna be featuring there.
Full Monty, dude.
You're gonna see Matt do stand up,
It's
which
gonna be interesting,
rules.
bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
That'll be fun. I think Lemaire's coming down. That'll be fun. Yeah,
Nice.
probably the Beezer. It'll be a
Yeah.
good show.
Hell yeah.
And then on Saturday we're gonna do a live podcast from there. So
So it's what is it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
it's either just Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sick.
Thursday might. I don't know if that's going on.
It's fine.
It might just be Friday,
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
It
would be
sounds.
fun.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be sick.
All right, so come to that.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Again, I'm so sorry for what Matt did. I don't fucking. Matt's the best, dude. You guys are gay.
Now they're figuring
No,
it out,
dude, they're gay. You rule.
There's certain problems. There's things that could be worked on for sure, but all I can ever do is take responsibility for my actions, dude. That's all anyone can do.
What'd you do? You didn't do anything wrong. You hired.
I didn't do anything wrong. I just
Yeah.
there was miscalculations. So I stand by my. Again, it's tempting. It's tempting to just start, dangling people and fucking with people, but I was just like, I can't, dude.
No.
Gotta stay true. I gotta take this on for myself, dude. But no, it's
You're a sweet.
it
You're a
is one of
sweet
those
boy,
things,
dude.
it is one of
I
those things
hate
where-
to see you down.
Hey man, this is life, dude. This is part of life. It's ups and downs. You
The
just
Reddit.
keep running, dude. Just
Yeah,
keep running.
Reddit is life, dude.
Is what it is.
It's pretty much ups and downs.
Is what it is. Ask yourself this, dude. How would you guys keep going? Do you guys keep ripping? Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm ripping. I'm running, dude. Taking my
I
lumps.
start coughing. It's like, man, keep going. We're so resilient. All right,
Yeah.
let's end this.
All right.